We're gonna see if this works. If this doesn't work, what we're gonna do is switch to the old computer, which I definitely have. I'll just have to go grab. It says battery's not charging, but maybe it'll just sit there and kind of chill at 6%. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Okay. So yeah, if this goes down, Heather,
Okay.
so you know, I should know within 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll just switch it out to the old computer if it's gonna be stupid.
All right.
That's really
Sounds
unfortunate.
Like a plan.
All right, everybody have beer or drink coffee or whatever it is you do. I would apologize, but you know, it's not my fault. It is my fault. God's punishing me. All right. 5%. We'll see what we can do. Where were we?
Hater was RPing the hell out of it.
Yeah. Hey, they're ruined
Apparently.
the stream.
Yeah, her hella RP.
So we
Sorry you had to deal with this raw talent.
So we can get through at least this, hopefully, before I have to go out there and get the other computer. Pretty sure I'm going to have to. All right.
just a little bit of piano music comes in.
You know, some sultry piano. Brunsinde looks at you and says, I hate Macintosh. Who? That bitch.
Must be who killed your sons.
He says, this is something I must do. I would be indebted to you if you could get me to an airship. You see Grothret look up as he snarls, snorts. We'll go with you if you wish. And you can tell, hey there, just by Brunsinde's look, there's some sort of perhaps pride that he has. What was your Arcana roll?
Mm-hmm. It was a healthy 6.
It's like you just heard that rumble in his voice, like when he breathed in and it sounded like a dragon's breath. Maybe it's something that this species of dragons do. Maybe it's a part of dragon society. You just don't know that mannerism. You're pretty good with animals and such. It was probably something unconscious that he did, but you don't really know what it was. Something about dragons. I'll give you this.
Okay.
It doesn't seem dangerous to you.
Heather's gonna attribute it to a sad dragon moment that she doesn't understand. But
Seems like a sad dragon moment.
yeah. Yeah. I'll look at Grothret and tell him, you know I won't stop you. If Brunsinde wishes for your aid, you are welcome to go and keep our friends safe. I'll look back at Brunsinde and say to him, I'm sure your sons will complete their tasks, especially with you by their side. I have no doubt that what you set out to do, you will achieve. But if for any reason there's hardship or unnecessary struggle, you are a part of this group, and please don't hesitate to ask for aid if you need it. What's important is getting your sons to the proper place. And in that, pride can be more blinding than helpful at times. So please don't forget that we will help if you need.
He nods. You notice that Param is observing all of this. as after a few moments, maybe so long that Hather may think that Brunsinde's never going to respond, but he finally does. He's like an ent.
Nice.
As he says, I will not ask you to go with me, but I have very few contacts in Sigil. And you can tell that he's like really swallowing a lot of pride here. I hear that you own an establishment that might be able to help.
This is true. We have many connections throughout the city, and many of those connections know people with airships, perhaps.
There's something Hather does not need to roll, although you can insight.
For the sake of just seeing what this dice is going to do to me, I wish to roll it. It's a 16.
There's a great amount of anger, rage, chaos within him as he says this. But it would be very difficult to tell if you didn't know him. I will do whatever it takes to reach Lunia. As you near the balancing mountain, you see some of your compatriots coming outside to see you. It looks like they were just in a fight. As he looks down and sees Name. He begins to cry. The tears barely get out of his eyes before they sublimate and turn into steam, as he quickly turns away, acting like it didn't happen, and says, we should go. Please do not land. I do not wish to face my daughter. She will be fine. Hagen will take care of her. And you all. He looks at everyone here, including the devils. The devils, well, Grothret, has no idea what he's talking about. As Grothret's like, yeah. Brinsinde says, I know you will take care of her. She will be better used to you.
While he was having his moment, I was ignoring his signs of emotion, allowing him to have that peacefully. I took out one of the extra cookbooks I have, Mr. Rawls cookbooks, and wrote a note in the note to Steral, asking for him to aid Brunsinde in any way he can, whether that be resources or connections within the city. Use his magic, teleport me back, and we can discuss it. But this is an important matter. Write that in something more eloquent than that in the front of the book, and hand it to Brunsinde and go, this will get you hopefully what you need within Sigil. Go to Just Ale, ask for Steral, tell him Hather sent you, and show him front cover of this book. And I will cut my finger and put a little bit of blood there so it's not forged. He knows.
A little bit of blood.
And
as you do, he takes it solemnly. The scene acts out just like it did before, where I believe it was Dav talking to Hather, just as you guys met, and then they take off. Hagen, you have that conversation with Hather telepathically. And we're going to do a little bit of a time jump. to get to where they are right now, Hather. As
Okay.
essentially, you don't get too far out. You get out of sight of them. When Radagast speaks to you telepathically again, for I think the second time, maybe third.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an image of him teleporting Brinsende where he needs to go. Which is to another gate town quite far away. What do you say in return?
I will say, it seems you've lived a life before me. I'd like to know more about it sometime when we're not helping our friends and fighting for our lives. I trust you to take Brinsende where he needs to go and to get back safely.
As Radagast takes hold of his own reins, so to speak, and he actually sets you down on the top of this knob, maybe 20 minutes away, walking. And assuming everybody gets off, he lifts up, Brinsende looks down, waves, and they teleport. You are now Rugless.
I don't like it. It's weird.
I don't like it.
What do you do?
I don't. Hather doesn't know there's a fight going on in the thing, right?
Nope. No.
Sorry, they cut out right as
Yeah.
I asked, so I had no idea. I'll wait there for a couple minutes to see if Radagast will come back to that spot. If not,
It's about that time that Grignir actually wakes up.
actually, what?
He wakes up.
Oh, I go over to him and give him some water out of my water pouch that I never use.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly stagnant water.
Yeah. He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Grothrit looks up. So, the rug coming back or what?
Probably should have asked him before he left.
He didn't need to take us all the way over here. Now we gotta walk back.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through very well. I just wanted to help a friend, and now we're rugless. So
That's why we don't do that kind of thing.
yeah.
That's a total
Noted.
rug pull.
Oh.
No.
As Grignir is sitting there, and Grothrit's just in the dress and the armor. Grignir goes.
Hang now.
Grignir goes. I suppose I could use the ring if you need to get back now.
You can use the ring? What ring is this? Do I know?
No.
What ring do you have?
They kind of look at each other, and he holds up his hand. You see this little ring, this little copper ring on his pinky. I thought I told you. Grothrit looks. You didn't. There's a few things we haven't told you, I guess.
None of them have gotten me hurt or in trouble, so I'm
Not
alright with
yet.
that. Let's talk now.
That you know of.
Truth. But you could say the same of me, so I'm not going to be too picky here.
As he goes, it only has a few uses. I don't know how many left.
And what does it do?
Can do a lot of things. We got it off a wizard. And they kind of cackle amongst each other. As you can deduce, they hurt the wizard.
Yeah.
They didn't ask nicely.
That sounds about right for them.
They're devils.
They ask nicely in devil speak.
So you guys get close, and Grigner turns the ring as you erupt into yellow and green fire. Kind of like in Harry Potter. As you teleport, quotes, in front of the cave. Sarah, will you roll me a d20?
Uh-oh.
Tell me if it's a 1.
It is not. It is
Okay.
11.
You smell like sulfur. There's if there was anything in your stomach, it's gone. You are famished, very hungry. Feels like you ran for like 30 minutes straight. Like something sapped a lot of strength from you. As Grigner kind of leans his hand on the wall. Yeah, that's about it. That's the good stuff. It's at that moment, whoom, occurs from inside as the mouth of the cave doesn't collapse, but big chunks of rock fall down. Lil D and Name turn with surprise at your entrance, as well as that. And we're back with you guys. So, that just happened. Sereth, you just woke up, chugging a life potion. Dav, you're standing there, Arlel's looking giddy. Mirage, you're climbing out of the chasm, and it's dead quiet. What do you all do?
What in the 9 hells is going on?
I saved you.
I remember you flying at me, so that something happened after that. Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Hagen finished the rest of the job, but we shouldn't probably talk about it. I don't know if they're done fighting, so we should get out.
Who's fighting?
Param, and did you... Okay, we should go, and then keep talking. Rod, are you still down in the hole?
I'm just.
He's climbing up.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
climbing up.
okay. Cool.
Why-
Hurry up, Marad.
Why? Shouldn't we stop them?
I don't think we can.
I'm not doing so hot. I'm gonna go.
Hey there, do you walk inside?
Sarah.
What?
You can't stop them.
I probably would. Carefully and slowly, trying to see if I hear party members.
You
I will go
do,
forth.
as those of you with passive perceptions over 15 see some of the dust rising up with the devil's movement as they're walking in as well. You look over and you see Hather and the devils walk in the cave.
Well, I get to them fairly quickly. I'm like, go back the other way. Go back the other way. We're going out, not in.
We can't leave the cave. If the cave's in and we get cut off from the angel, well, we're gonna get teleported.
I mean,
We have a mirror,
that's true.
but how do we stop? How do we stop angels? How do we interrupt angels from fighting if we're not going to leave the cave?
Am I
Maybe.
close enough to hear?
Yeah.
Oh, the mirror won't teleport us to the third ring. Magic doesn't work that well there. We kind of need the angel to get us there.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say Poe, you and Melilel.
Start to go in.
Yeah, after you hear the boom, because that does shake the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Are they still going at it?
No, it's
Yeah.
complete silence.
Oh. Yeah, we were on this.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are
we-
all the way over here.
Yeah.
Actually, you're all the way over here.
I was gonna say.
Not that you have to put yourself there, but that is where you were.
I mean, I could fireball them and see if that
Uh,
distracts them
That
enough
would
to
work.
stop fighting.
It's both devils. Marad, suddenly you can see again.
All right. Listen, put the fire out, okay? And I cantrip you, light. You are shedding, I think, 20 feet. Bright light.
All right. I'm glowing in the dark.
Yes.
Oh, looks like we have a new angel now.
A red light. Heather, you can tell that Sereth is awake. A little bit worse for the wear. What do y'all do?
Did you fight the angels?
Hagen walks over to the edge here.
No, I got.
I'll follow.
got
I'll
thrown
follow.
around again.
Just so you know,
Hello?
There's no sound.
So what?
if they go off starting to find each other again, I'm probably gonna die. Just
Well, then don't follow me.
I too am about to. I'm not.
I'm a
inside.
big boy. As I hop over to the side.
As RLL is over there with you, actually everybody is there. We want to put
They're all
everybody.
over here by the entrance.
No, they came all the way over here. This is why we should use the map more. So, oh shit.
Everyone crossed the chasm?
No, they were on the other side.
But this side's blocked off.
No. Those two got thrown from here all the way to here.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone came and was like that entire conversation was right here.
Yeah.
So they're not there, they're here.
Right. But I thought you were saying they're over here.
I'm talking about you guys. The two angels are over there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. And Hagen just jumped across to where they are.
Yeah, I'm saying that all the players
We're
are
all
here.
over there.
Did
Well,
you
everyone was being run.
did you
I was aware of that.
Yeah.
did
Well,
you
that's what
retie up
that's what I'm saying.
Majoria?
No.
She was tied up earlier, though.
Well, she got free and then ran away.
Yeah, she got freed. Because Arlo got suggested and
and
undid her. Yeah. Yeah, she's over there. Majoria's, yeah. Because she was going around where the collapsed cave was. She didn't realize it was collapsed.
That's right.
So she ran off somewhere around that way. And you don't know where she is.
That's right. Okay.
And she's still the little. Well, Arlo's still the little block.
Oh, is she?
And Majoria is the little crystal.
Okay, so the crystal, put the crystal in the middle of the map and we'll decide where she is later.
The pieces have all been replaced.
Right.
Which one's Mellow?
No, it's this one.
Okay.
And that one is
Nami.
no, this is Name.
Okay.
So this is Poe, that's Name, that's Hater, that's Melwell, that's Lil D, that's RLL, and that is
Mello?
no, it's Melwell.
That's Mello.
that's
Well, if this is Arlo, who is that? Who are we missing? Oh, that's or is it? I don't know.
You got Grignir and Grothra too.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that may be who
Maybe that's
you
that's
were
supposed to
holding.
be.
Yeah, I think that's who it
That's
is.
who it is.
Because you were down one of them for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That'll be her.
that's Sarah.
That's Sereth, right? Sereth, do you have a token on there? Are you the heart?
Or maybe that is you.
No, you changed.
Yeah, that's Sarah.
Yeah.
She's not
You
the heart
changed it to
anymore.
the-
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who it
Yeah.
is.
That's who it is.
Okay. You all in a clump over here. And Casey, you can't see. Is that piece of chicken? Oh, it's a piece of pizza. Can you
Pizza. Sorry.
can you see the map at all?
Not at all.
Great. You all are in a clump over here. As you see Murad and Dav walk up, Hagen, he has a short conversation, and then Hagen just barbarian leaps over the chasm. What are the rest of you doing as you're sitting back here?
Does anybody have any health potions? Any healing? Anything? I'm not.
Does Name?
Yeah, she does.
Name will she'll search through
She has no
her.
healing potions, but she has healing spells.
Yeah, she'll search through her satchel for some components as she massages them into her palms and casts. What can she cast?
She can do mass heal times 4.
Yep.
Cast mass heal. So she has 5d8 plus 5 and then 2d8 plus 5. And she can do
Because she's used a bunch of them.
Yeah, she's used 2 of the 4 spell slots she had, so she has 2 more. And I don't remember how you divided how she could use those, because she has one that does 5d8 and one that does 2d8.
It's just by the spell level.
Okay. So she could do 5d8 to everybody if that's
Yep.
needed.
As she looks around, seeing you all obviously screwed up,
Yeah.
go ahead and spend that as she raises her hands, grasps the amulet of Bahamut, and you hear a thunderclap as feels like rain.
Oh no!
Or-
Oh wait.
Yeah, feels like or it doesn't feel like, smells like fresh rain, and you gain.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yep.
Uh, 26.
26 points of healing is what everybody gets.
There you go.
As she breathes heavy, trying to collect herself, can she do it again?
Yeah, she can do it one more time.
As she'll grit her teeth and cast it again.
Uh, 30.
At that, she almost goes down to a knee, rubbing the components off their ash in her hands. As she looks up, do you feel better?
I feel much better. Thank you.
You can tell she's emotionally exhausted.
I feel like I could take one more shot from one of those angels and then die.
Why are we fighting angels, Marad?
Huh?
Why are we fighting angels, Marad?
I don't know.
No, we weren't fighting. They're fighting. We just got caught up in it.
She looks over towards Hagen. As Hagen, you're on the other side.
Yeah.
What you doing?
What do I see from there?
From right there, do you look around the corner? You look around the corner, you see, same scene, Mahathala standing or floating in shadow, the wings out, constantly shifting between skeletal and a beautiful angel. And at her feet is Paramagusta. There's a soft light on her, but it's dim. There's this golden blood everywhere, on the walls and everything. And the sword is gone, the scythe is gone, all the weapons are gone. And she looks dead.
Hagen will approach slowly.
Like it's like a scene of gore, like slaughterhouse, like on the walls and everything. This luminescent gold blood, just barely luminescent, all over the place, dripping. As you slowly move up, Mahathala slowly turns towards you.
Reaches up to the wall and touches some of the blood.
It's warm. Yes, Hagen.
She dead?
She looks down. Yes. Finally.
Hagen will walk over and look at her. Does she look dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What will you give me?
Hagen stares at her for a moment. Is she breathing?
No. She's cut 3 times.
Yeah.
Across, I mean, like big, gnarly wounds.
So if I give you something that you're happy with, will you let me take her?
Yes.
Well, let me look through my laundry list of bullshit.
Sareth, what are you doing?
After, sitting out there for a bit, not hearing anything, I'll probably go ahead and try and get around the corner. Or
Yeah.
Somehow figure out my way across the chasm and then...
Yeah, you noticed Hagen just jumped over. The rest of the party is just kind of, they're all around you. So you notice Sareth moving off that way. What are you guys doing?
Which way did Majoria go?
You can actually see Poe.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I don't know. You guys, I didn't see you before.
Hey, Melilo, will you come with me? I'm gonna go look for her
Yeah.
real quick and see.
Why don't we just let her go? No.
Well, she was fighting the spell that was on her. I thought that she was free of it, but
It's whatever.
well, it's better to know where she is.
I'm
even
not
if
a
we-
decision kind of growl, okay?
If she's still got that spell on her, we need to know where she is so she doesn't pop back up and hit us again.
Yeah.
I message Hagen. What's going on over there?
You hear the Hagen ruffling through his stuff, pots and pans.
Karam's dead, and I'm trying to barter with Mahat to take her corpse.
Oh,
Looking up at Mahat, pulling out the what is it called? The robe of many colors.
Yep.
Pulling it out.
Is this enough? It shimmers and scintillates.
As
You look real good on it.
as she takes it, and like always,
Yeah.
puts it into the
Oh,
fold
joy.
of her wing, and it like Sirius Black dying just kind of goes behind the veil
Yeah.
to somewhere.
And then he
Correct, Tierman takes his gun. Nice. Excellent.
Pick up Param's body, assuming it's not insanely heavy or something.
No. She is about the size of Sigourney Weaver. So maybe 5'10", 6 feet.
Yeah. Did she get
Easy.
smaller just when she died?
Yeah, that's like her actual size. Maybe
Yeah.
She changed size. For Nigel to get what I'm saying, it's like in 40K the Emperor. Like, depending on the gravitas she was speaking with, she kind of changed
Yeah.
perception, but you never really knew how big she was. She's about 5'11", we'll say. Lithe, muscled and toned, but she doesn't look like a warrior per se. She's athletic looking, like adventurers are, but she's not like tough or anything. As you pick her up, she is surprisingly light, maybe 140, 150 pounds.
Okay. He puts her over his shoulder.
And
like a
she
sack.
has nothing on her save for that shift she had on.
Yeah.
Her hair is rather long. It's maybe down to the back, small of her back, and it's this strawberry blonde.
You still gonna teleport us?
That's
That was the agreement.
Of course,
that's
we agreed
That's
to
you.
it. Sing tight.
thank you.
We agreed to it.
Well, great. Why don't you come back over here with us then? I think we're ready to go.
I will meet you there. As you have your back turned to her, you can tell she's disappeared, probably into shadow and like slinked away.
Hagen will jump back across, assuming he can, carrying her.
you are very strong. Roll athletics just to test it. Hey there, Sarith. What are you all doing? You guys are all there with everybody.
It's 15.
So Hagen's coming back this way.
Yeah, as Hagen is doing that stuff, are you guys doing anything? You're just waiting.
Well, in theory, I was gonna go to him, but if
Okay.
he's already made back, then
He hasn't yet. Hagen, as you're getting to the chasm, Dav meets you.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's gonna meet us on the other side and teleport us.
As you see Hagen go, oh,
She is,
Collect her hair and kind of pull it back.
very much dead.
looks about
Yeah.
that way.
there's blood because it's she's a whole body of blood pouring down your clothes, your overalls, and your back, like warm blood everywhere.
Does the coveralls of mending? Oh, that's just mending. No, it's not Presto. Never mind. I was curious if it would change it, but it's not Presto. Anyway, I carry her around to the group.
Hey there, and anyone who's around, as they approach, although you guys are pretty far off, and there's other stuff going on.
Sure.
You can roll perception though. Both of you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty high. I'm going to give you disadvantage as well.
Okay.
As this is a minor thing. Hather and anyone nearby,
Yep.
you hear the devils when they see the angel dead. Grothrit, under his breath, kind of chuckles. He chortles as Grignir elbows him in the ribs, and looking over at Grignir, he actually is reprimanding Grothrit. What'd you guys roll?
9.
21.
You see that you don't hear them, but you see Grignir elbow Grothrit and just like looking at him as Grothrit's like, what? Yeah, you don't see it.
Hagen would silently carry her around to the entrance to the cave and just kind of lay her down in the sunlight.
It's dark outside.
Oh, is it? Well, in the moonlight.
Yep.
He'll lay her down, kind of straight and nice, and kind of fix her hair, and kind of set her there across her arms.
Name comes up beside you. What happened?
Or that
She actually does the thing where she holds onto your arm.
yeah, my heart killed her. I had some sort of beef.
Why?
I don't know, angel stuff. It's just like when you go into town and a couple of drunks who've had an old grudge just insisted on punching each other.
What do you all do?
Is Arlo around still?
Yeah.
Is there? Is this probably above your pay grade?
I don't think I'm going to touch this with a 10-foot pole.
You really go earlier.
Mortals are one thing. Immortals? And you see her eyes kind of light up. No.
Isn't
It's
that-
too much. It's too
Isn't
much.
that kind of a misnomer considering that she's like, dead?
That's a good point. How's she dead if she's immortal?
I assume she has no pulse.
Once again, I feel like this is big angel stuff.
No. This is a thing. She shouldn't be able to die like this. This isn't how angels die.
Well, death killed
Wait.
her, so
How do they usually die?
They turn into sort of angel stuff. I don't know how else to describe
oh
it.
yeah, they turn into like tinsel.
Yeah, right. You get a narrative point. You know exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's tinsel, this sort of thing. It's quite useful in magical components.
Is it because she was corrupted by her time in Mentiri?
I doubt it. She's still an angel. A fallen one, but an angel nonetheless.
You mean to tell me you do stuff with powdered dead angel?
Oh, definitely. You can snort it.
Ooh, my goodness.
You're something.
Is that what it's called? Angel dust?
Oh, that's an inspiration. As Grignir goes, yeah.
Nice.
Well, she's done quite a lot for all of us. I'm here to say that we aren't doing anything with the corpse until we're certain we can't bring her back.
Did me and Mello already
You're right there.
take off? Oh, does she have? Did they send her back to go through the trials?
I don't know.
Like
Trials? What trials are you talking about?
Oh.
in Celestia, like the same thing that happened with Brucente's kids.
Mellowell goes, I don't think everyone is up to speed on what happened. With, as she looks at Name, the thing.
Oh, technically, I don't think I am. Sorry.
All
I think
right.
we all. I know Hagen.
Yeah, I thought we time skipped to where everybody knew.
It's up to you
No?
guys.
I'm pretty sure.
Your
everybody's-
NPCs don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've lost some people here. Name's siblings are going up to Mount Celestia to do some trial to prove themselves to maybe come back, I guess.
Mellowell goes,
Let me see.
Wait, no, I would have known because I was in the cave.
I know a little bit about Celestia. It's not a place for people like me, though. You
Right.
gotta be real good. Like, you gotta have a stick up your... She looks at Name again. You gotta be real good.
So,
Kind of surprised... never mind.
please continue.
Nothing.
What surprises you?
Ah. She turns around and leaves the cave.
But But I'm saying, like,
She's saying she's surprised my dad went there.
so could she have just been sending her back basically to Angel Boot Camp?
I mean,
We can ask her when she comes back. She's supposed to meet us over here.
Does anyone want to bid any of your NPCs?
I'm down to get some info out of Mello.
Or you can roll yourselves. If you want to do Arcana, something about the planes, religion would be a good one. If you have religion, it'd be pretty good. Well, I mean, you have religion in your plane of existence.
Wonder what happened if we took this thing
You
back to
Your culture, what happens to the dead?
17. Religion.
Anyone else want to roll something? You wouldn't roll religion, you'd roll something else. Or something about your religion.
My Arcana's 21.
Okay. Yep.
I rolled.
Could I roll forbidden lore for
Absolutely.
this?
You could definitely do
I'll
that.
do that.
Someone.
Yeah, anybody who
Roll-
wants to roll Forbidden Lore can almost always roll Forbidden
A
Lore.
19. I rolled a 19.
I will
19?
let you do it.
Sarah, you gonna roll anything?
I got a 19 on it.
Nice.
Good.
Make your sanity check.
Yeah. Okay.
Remind me, I need to fix my
All of us.
scores.
Huh?
All of us.
No, just her. Because she rolled Forbidden Lore.
13. Nothing it gets added to your sanity, right? For the-
Only your sanity bonus or minus.
Um,
Oh, what are you gonna do, Sarah Rith?
Oh, can
You don't have to do anything, but do you want to?
Can I roll religion as well, or is that only
Yeah,
one person?
sure. It'll just have to do with your knowledge of religion. So, is anyone proficient in religion or in the thing that you're rolling? You're proficient. Of course, Hather is. Are you proficient in religion, Murad?
No.
Okay. And
I am not, and
Okay.
I got a 14.
all right. So with a 14 in Craster, it's one of those things where, especially at your time, they were pretty amoral. It's kind of like Athens during Aristotle's era. Like they kind of made fun of people that believed in religion, because really the gods were just really powerful beings. They weren't really gods. If you died, the going theory was your sort of energy went into the world. And some people believed that it actually literally went into the earth, like Craster. Others believed that there was a demon of sorts, that if you were evil or if you did corrupted things like Malphasia, it would suck up your soul. Just so you know, in the dark, that's true. But nobody actually knows that. Do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah. This demon was called the Prisoner. But otherwise, you're not sure. So the idea of like a soul going somewhere, it's superstition. As per angels, you're not even sure she has a soul with a 14. Who else rolled religion?
I did. 16.
So-
Or 17.
So you're also from Craster, but it's from a different era. One where there definitely is superstition, but you know that a lot of it's true. When it came to the Brilliant Octet, or just deities of beyond, the idea is, pretty much what everybody knows. If you follow the precepts, then you go wherever that place that's provided is. So it kind of makes sense to go to Mount Celestia if you're lawful good. As for an angel who's fallen, Hagen remembers Param said she couldn't go to Celestia. She was barred from going to Celestia because she'd been corrupted. Something had happened. She was rather vague about it, but I think she told Poe and Hather, because they performed the surgery, that whatever that stake was, the black obelisk stake that she'd been staked with, had somehow barred her from doing it, even after it was removed. So maybe she had to prove herself somehow.
Yep.
Beyond that, you're not really sure. I'll say this with a 16. The deities themselves of Craster did not have souls. They were made of corporeal ethos. So they literally manifested themselves with their souls, which is breath. And so the idea was when they did great things, they were literally making themselves weaker. So there's that element. Which fits with what Arlel said, meaning that if she was an angel, she should have turned into tinsel and twine. Because there is no soul. Would you roll?
Arcana, and it was a 21.
And what'd you get?
19 for Arcana.
So for Arcana, and I'm going to save you guys for last. And the giant people, savages you are from. You guys buried by, I forget what it's actually called. It's where you lay the body out on a high place and let birds eat it.
Tower of Silence in Zoroastrianism, I believe.
Or you let the giants eat it if the birds didn't. The idea was, or if you were exiled, like Murad was, that's what you got to eat. The idea was that the more worthy you are, the quicker your bones would be picked clean, and you would return back whence you came. When it came to immortals, if they were slain, if their corporeal bodies were slain, there was great power in consuming their flesh. With a 21 in Arcana, you know that an angel would have turned into twine and dust. Something has changed about her. You don't know what it is, because it's a really high DC to know it. But there's something not divine about her anymore. Hey there, what'd you get?
I got a 19 on Forbidden Lore, and then I did my sanity roll, and my sanity is at 10, so I don't think I get a bonus, right?
Correct.
So my straight roll for sanity was 13.
Okay, you do not fail your sanity roll.
That's cool.
As you're looking down at this, at the corpse of Param, laid out as Hagen has, her hair back, pushed off her face, her hands over her chest, right? And somehow, seeing this, you see the strawberry blonde of her hair, the color in her face, how it's drained because she's lost, her blood, and it's not pumping anymore.
Yeah.
She looks dead. Hather has seen a lot of death. There's nothing new here, as you realize she is mortal. As you have rolled,
She's mortal.
as you have rolled Forbidden Lore, something in you realizes whatever the divine spark is that was in her has been slain. She will react as anyone who has died does.
So she's just a dead person.
Holy shit.
She is now.
What y'all do?
I'll speak out as I'm looking at her and say to the group, she's dead because she's mortal. I don't know what the other angel did to her, but her divinity's gone, slain, taken. I think we can bring her back the old-fashioned way. I don't think there's anything angelic left in her.
Wasn't she the one who brought people back?
Arlo steps forward.
No.
Well, if that's the case,
We do have Name.
Name, you all turn to
There's strength
Name.
left in you.
Is that in your playbook?
Let's see if she has Revive. She does. She has Revivify. Does she have any third level spells?
I mean, she only had. You only gave me 4 healing spell slots and what they would do. So I
Okay.
don't have any other information about her spells.
How many or what has she used?
She used all of them. She had 4 slots for Mass Hill, and 2 different types, either 2d8 and 5d8. She's used all 4.
Name steps forward, holding. Unconsciously, she goes to the amulet of Bahamut, and she kneels down, puts her hand on Param, and looks up at you all, and then to you, Hagen. I can use one of my domain spells, but, and she looks down, it could change her. It would be under Bahamut's blessing. It may act normally, but it may be something else.
Could you do it without doing a domain spell, whatever that is?
Not till I have some rest, but it will be too late.
Too late.
I have it's called Revivify. I don't have a Raise Dead spell. Arlo, I do.
We don't need an
So
undead.
there's like
Just let me see that staff.
so
Just
you,
let me-
so you got to do it before she starts to rot. Yeah.
As Arlo's like,
Stop! 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 This is mine until I give it back. Finders keepers.
Fine.
Losers weepers.
fine, it's not the first time you'll have stolen my staff.
In fairness, you
She
threw
looked
it.
at Poe.
Excuse me, you threw it in the hole willingly. Just saying.
She turns, you see this big ring mark on her face.
Where's Arlo?
She's talking to you.
No,
That's-
who's the
Mello?
No,
Majoria.
Majoria,
We haven't
you don't
looked
know?
for her yet.
She's gone. Okay, so I thought.
Name looks up.
I mean,
I can
I don't
do
think
it.
Arlo is gonna, or I don't think Param is gonna come back normal anyway. She's gonna come back with a part of her missing. So
Well, she's gonna be, mortal.
she'll already be changed.
I think she's been sent somewhere. I think she's doing
The
something.
question is, do we know that she wants us to bring her back?
We have no idea.
Mello looks up. I mean, I would. But then again, I know exactly
She's-
where I would go.
And we have.
I mean, we can just kill her again if she says we made the wrong choice.
Oh my!
I mean, if her soul went somewhere, I don't know. Maybe you should bring
I
her
mean,
back
she
and
fought.
ask.
And
Can we have her
people who
speak
fight
with dead?
generally want to
Wait.
live.
Can someone speak with the dead?
Arlo.
Yes,
Can you speak with the dead?
of course I can. I'm a necromancer.
Now, I don't mean raise her. I mean speak with her.
I mean, normally it only works when there's a soul that was inhabiting the body, but I could potentially do it. I could try.
And just throws it at her.
And she spins it, almost drops it. She walks over hurriedly, pointing the staff.
Don't muck it up, or I'll throw you in that pit.
Why
So
the
we're just
pit? There's
speaking with the
a-
dead here. Do what?
So why the pit? We literally have a
We're just speaking with the dead here, right?
Don't undermine my threats.
no. We have the
Correct.
abyss
Speaking,
thingy.
speaking with the dead.
All right. As she starts casting, like a little brew, is this orange energy yet
Yeah,
again.
wait. Is there anything we should know before you do it? Like it's a protocol. Do we ask questions in a certain way?
You only have 5 questions you can ask.
If we just ask a question aloud, will she answer it as
Yes,
instructed her?
yes, you've got it exactly.
Oh.
As the tendrils go into her body, her nose, her mouth, everywhere else, as she raises
Oh my
up,
God.
her eyes open, just like with the doppelganger, except there's no weird crunch because you actually laid her out. Her mouth opens all Lopan style as this this orange energy spills out, and the golden blood has turned red in her mouth. All right, you can ask her 5 questions. She cannot answer anything past the point of death. For her soul is not here. This is a remnant of it.
Do you know where your soul would go when you die?
There's a hollow voice. It sounds almost robotic, but still like Param. There's none of the gravity. There's none of the foreboding and power in it. She sounds dead. It's a very strange feeling, perhaps, as she says, I have no soul.
Looking at Arlo.
That's strange. It would even be working. I suppose she is her soul?
Do you know why, when Mahat struck you down, you would become mortal?
Yes.
That was too vague as a yes or no, wasn't it?
Yes.
I want to. So I message you.
Would you want us to revive you?
That was the third one, you know, right?
Yeah.
How many did
What?
we get?
Would you want us to revive you?
There's a moment where, for a moment, this corpse turns its head and actually thinks. As Arlo goes, oh my. And kind of like intensifies the energy. Yes. You have one more question.
I message you.
There you go. You guys can talk telepathically.
Yeah.
All right,
I message you and I
discuss.
say, I bet you sold her soul.
I was gonna ask her. We could ask her why she doesn't have a soul.
I bet you sold it.
Okay, recap for me. So that was 3 questions.
So we asked, do you know where
We have one question
Yeah,
left.
do you know where you'd go when you died? Where your soul would go when you died?
Answer was
That she has no soul.
okay.
Did you know that you would become mortal when Mahat struck you down? She said yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hagen asked him. Well, I guess that counts as a question, doesn't it? That counted as a 3rd question. And then we asked. I did that on purpose. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help myself. And then the 4th one was the one we just asked, which Sarah asked her, which would be like, would she want us to raise her? So we have one more question to ask.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do this and Hagen.
Doesn't Name's have to have a soul? She's doing Revivify, right?
Well, if this is working without a soul, then it probably would.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why do we have to ask her one more question? Why can't we just revive her and then ask her all the questions we want? That went to everybody because I did
Right.
that telepathically.
Right.
I say telepathically to you. Well, we might as well get one more in case it don't work.
So yeah. What else would we want to know?
Will Mahat just kill you again if we revive you? There's
That's a very good
no
question.
reason to revive her and then have Mahat come up and go and
Yeah.
kill us all.
Yeah. Yes. I like that question. Then we don't waste resources bringing her back just to get murdered.
Or we bring her back and tell her to go away. But I don't think she would
No.
because she's the one who walked right into that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Honestly, I think this is part of her plan. I don't know why she would want to be revived. If she wanted to be revived, why wouldn't she tell us before she went to die?
Beer.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
I'll get
I
one in a
lied.
few minutes.
Go ahead and give me one. Thank you. Because she went back there to die.
As penance.
Like, yeah,
Because she's been trying to.
She knew what she was going back there to do.
Yeah.
So, to me,
She's been-
why wouldn't she tell us, bring me back afterward? If she wanted that. I don't know. Something seems off, but yeah. Oh, thank you. So, do we have a question? Are we gonna ask the one that we talked
I
about?
think that's a good one.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
one left.
Okay.
Yeah, have Hather and Sereth weigh in on this.
I just said, yeah, I don't know if I was heard, but I agreed.
You good? Okay.
Hather, I am on Discord if you need to, if you missed something or need to talk or something.
Okay, thank you. Sometimes it cuts out and I miss things,
Yeah.
so I will
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
just if necessary.
Okay.
So
I've got it loaded up.
I telepathically said, should we ask if Mahat's just going to kill you if we bring you back?
And we all agreed that's a pretty good question.
Question.
Because there's no reason to bring her back and then Mahat come up and just slay her again and kill all of
We
us.
want to wait until we
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we
So-
have to give her something to take her body again.
Right. So I'll just go ahead and ask. Okay. Is Mahat just gonna kill you again if we bring you back?
Murad, roll me a d20 and tell me what the result is.
15.
Just says fuck you.
As you ask the question, who has the highest wisdom?
Mine's an 18.
Mine's not.
We'll say if your wisdom is a 15 or above.
Who does have the highest? I'm actually curious. Is it you?
My wisdom.
Is it Hagen? Does Hagen have the highest wisdom?
Mine's 14.
I think so.
I guess Hagen.
What's Hather's?
16.
Yeah, it's Hagen.
So if you have a 15 or up, and Hagen, you'll sense this first as the words come out of Dav's mouth. You realize, oh, it's not a good question. How could she know?
Yeah.
As in, like, it's such a complicated idea.
Yeah.
Even asking someone who's alive, like, maybe.
But you can't speak for someone else. Yeah.
But
That's fair.
those of you with wisdom 15 or higher, as you say the word, again, Param's corpse acts oddly. Like it kind of turns its head, thinking, as Arlo goes, okay, this is getting creepy. No, she would not.
Love to have a follow up to that one, but we're done here. Great.
As the energy dissipates and Param sways and then collapses
Not
dead.
catch her, just set her back down.
You do. The blood is now gone, like drained out. It is red.
Great.
I'm looking at Name. Well, I guess, what do you think?
Bahamut, she says to you in a quiet voice, so you guys can all hear it. It's more of a tender voice. Bahamut is a benevolent god. As she lays her hand on Param and then looks around, we need to be outside for this.
Great.
Pick her up.
Yeah.
Set her outside. Set her out in the near the ritual area.
As you do, Name lays her hand on Param's chest and starts essentially throat singing. her being a dragon, she can do this in a wonderful, fantastic way. 3 or 4 tones going at the same time. The giants used to do this as they worshipped dragons. Murad, maybe some memories of that. Seeing them on the high place, they would call it, the flat rock, and doing offerings and such with fire. A breeze picks up. It's cold. You look up, notice storm clouds, thunderclaps, and lightning. As this takes 10, 20 minutes. What are you all doing as this is slowly building up?
Hagen lights his pipe.
Everybody around him gets 5 hit points.
Nice.
Hagen didn't get killed with a mass heal, so.
As the wind starts picking up pretty heavy, storms are brewing. 20, 30 mile an hour winds whipping through the canopy as you hear branches falling. You guys are in a clearing, but you hear we in Kentucky, we know all about this, the trees doing this number, especially the tall ones.
That rock that me and Mello were over before, I'm going to go hucker beside it. I'm a little guy. That
During
wind
that
blows
time,
me.
does Mahala come out?
Nope.
She'll meet us later.
You still messed up there, Hagen?
Well, I'm sorry.
You still messed up there?
What do you mean?
You still injured?
Looking at his arms.
I'm alright.
Just thought I'd ask.
I appreciate it. I've got a couple of scuffs, but I'll be alright.
Did the angel indicate how long she was gonna take?
No, she did not. She's kind of vague in all her speaking. Such as angelic type.
He can just mumbles to himself.
It's much like trying to talk to a prairie dog or some sort of alligator.
That's a narrative point too.
It just kind of looks at you and says something.
The winds pick up to 50 mile an hour or so. You gauge with your D&D senses. It's at least 55 mile an hour wind.
That seems like 50.
55 miles an hour.
Lightning bolts start hitting the trees. And that shit starts burning. As in the epicenter of this is Name. If she had hair, it would be blowing. Of course it's not because she's a dragon. But her clothes are just like billowing off of her. Param's hair is going all over the place, covering her face, and her shift is going everywhere. The leaves on the ground are spinning around in a cyclone around. Who's standing nearby?
I mean, I'm right next to the corpse.
Yep.
As the wind is pushing you. You guys are very strong, but this is wind.
I squat, make myself smaller.
As you do, and it's just whipping past. As a lightning strike, 20 feet away, 15 feet away, 10 feet away, and it starts hurting.
I think it's gonna strike here, isn't it?
Yeah. Take a step back.
Yeah.
As you guys take a step back, just in time, as a huge thunderbolt, lightning explodes. And in that moment, like in Star Trek The Motion Picture, you see them both illuminated. Name, completely unaffected. Brilliant scintillating off of her scales in this ice. It's like her element. And you see Paramagusta pop up, hair going everywhere, like she just got defibrillated. As she screams in this howl, ear piercing through the wind and everything. As shortly thereafter, it all dies down. and she's alive, completely covered in sweat. Her clothes burned off, titties hanging out, totally fucking naked, burned. Her hair is singed, and like where she got hit, so there's no hair, like this zigzag on her head. She looks rather rough. Her eyes. What color are her eyes?
Ooh. Hazel. I don't know.
As you see, her eyes are hazel. As she blinks, looking, coughing, and slowly standing up, Name helping her. Name looking energized as fuck.
Woo! I reach into my bag and pull out the cloaker pelt and the mage's robes from hell. I'm like, yeah, here.
You can blow that out if you
out,
want.
please. Yeah.
I'll take care of it. Hold on.
Do it. Snuff it out. Say it. Do it. Snuff it out.
Snuff it out.
That's good. Yeah, as you offer this cloaker pelt and the mage's robes, as Param is sitting there looking bewildered, looking around at you all, seeing you, she takes it and Name starts helping her put this on.
That cloaker belt's not gonna fit her.
It's big on me. I
Magic
don't know.
items adjust to fit
It's
size.
not magic.
That's not
It's just a
magic at all.
cloaker belt.
It's just an animal belt.
Yeah, no, she puts on the mage's robes. Name takes the cloaker belt. She's like, thank you. What is this? She throws it in the hole.
No.
Is that one for a baby? A baby
I go get it.
She holds you back for a second. You could easily push past her, but she's got the clawed hand and the mom stance. And she goes, "It's high time you gave this up, this ratty hoodie." She throws it in the
I
hole.
go back and get it. That's,
You're like,
Yeah.
You go in there.
that's one of the first things I ever got, woman. Come on, no. I'm keeping that forever.
What y'all doing?
Yeah. As you dress her.
What's the last thing you remember?
A few moments pass as she sits down, squats, and then just plops on her butt. Her legs are just kind of out awkwardly, hair everywhere. She looks hilarious. She looks up. I was struck down by the angel of death.
Why'd you fight her?
She kind of blinks. I had to. There was no other way.
You could have just not.
She just kind of looks down. It's hard to describe to mortals.
Yeah, well, congratulations. You're immortal now, too.
As she winces and like feels her chest.
Was that the plan?
No, I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that.
So the plan was just to die?
I was hoping to win.
Oh. I'm sorry, I laughed at that so hard. I got thrown against the wall, probably hit my head.
And she
Sarah's.
touches her head, rubbing her hair.
That's-
And the bald spot. What?
Oh, spot.
Yeah, it's just negative where she got hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Do I have a bald spot? Name's like,
It suits you.
and walks
It'll
away.
grow back.
And she says,
I mean, you're gonna. I would use an old photograph for Tinder.
she says, it's hard to describe, and I don't know if I can. There's so much time of what happened. And she just sort of rubs her head.
Did you guys like have some kind of past baggage?
And she's just looking for the words, I suppose there's a code, and if you don't follow it, for whatever reason, you're out. You're exiled. She even looks at Marad as she says this, and actually over at Hather.
I wave.
It's not an angel society. It's not what it is. It's something else. It's something far bigger.
Look, whoever it is you're thinking of, I just want to let you know that had they not heckled me, it wouldn't have been a problem. No problem at all.
Do you all remember the Lord of Avernus? You found out some dark about who that was, and it was specifically attached to the gauntlet.
I don't have that other notebook right here.
As Param goes, she says, honestly, some of it's gone. Some of it's missing from my memory. I was alive for a very, very long time.
Hagen stands up, pats Param on the cheek.
You do.
Pats, Name on the shoulder, a little bit more affectionately, and then walks back into the cave. I'm gonna find that wandering. As he walks off into the darkness to find
Majoria. Yep.
Okay.
I'm coming too.
As you guys roll in there, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going because I told
All right,
Ed
you're
already.
going in. Hey there, what are you doing?
Are we all leaving Param here? Is that what I hear?
3 of us are.
Or okay, I'm gonna stay with Param. I've got some rations. I'm gonna feed her some of those and see how much of the story I can kind of pull out of her and see if I can get some clues as to what in the heck just happened and what she can still remember.
When you hand her the rations, she looks at them like she doesn't know what to do with them.
Dumb mortals.
I will
Oh,
stay.
shit.
I will stay, and I'll say, hey, give me a piece of that. I'll show you something.
She does. Oh. As she looks up at you, hey there, and looks, she frowns. Oh, no. She starts eating my...
There's some other things that will follow this
Yeah.
that will be less than pleasant. That
It comes out the other end when you're done.
Oh,
yeah,
I've been told stories.
it's just as awful as you'd imagine, but within time, you get used to the trials of being mortal.
Hater, will you teach her about the Underdark and all the womanly things?
Absolutely, I'll teach her about her Underdark. No worries.
What?
Oh, it's something to do with birds and bees and dark places. And, well, first things first, eating, and then we'll get to the
Then
scary
we'll get
thing.
to Underdarks.
I'll also say, about once a month, you need to find some water to run over you. Yeah.
To bathe?
Are you talking about bathing?
You hear Name,
Yeah.
that's how often you bathe?
Hey, that's optimistic. I thought it was less than that.
I mean,
We have been
sometimes.
adventuring most of this time,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Sareth, where are you?
I'm just sort of standing there watching the catastrophe that's currently happening.
As Param is terrible at eating.
Oh, Param's clothing, were they completely destroyed, or are
No.
there any fragments of them?
They're yeah, it's basically where she got hit.
I know we started walking that direction, but let's say a piece of it's
Yeah.
sitting next to
Yeah, the shift is there.
Hagen picks it up, takes out his wand of mending, taps it.
Mhm.
Does it
Yeah.
repair?
Here you go.
Hose it back to her,
Just in case you wanted your own clothes or a second outfit or something.
Thank you.
Not the only one that's magical.
As she takes off the robes and is naked again, just completely unabashed, and puts that on. Param, she looks like Tilda Swinton, so she's a very attractive woman.
So is Mahat Hala a good angel then?
No. Maybe. That's not really how it works.
She's a
She does her
angel.
job.
She's an angel doing what she's supposed to be doing.
As she nods emphatically at both of you, yes. Well, she did. And then she didn't, which is why she's fallen.
But then what? So if she's fallen too, why'd you guys have to fight?
I don't know how to describe it. As she's almost about to say, we immortals, and she stops. They don't work the same way that mortals do.
Oh, there can be only one.
Yes.
How was she able to kill the divine spark within you?
She's an angel of death. She says very matter-of-factly.
So she can take immortality as well?
Of course, she's a psychopomp usher of Phasma.
What? What?
I know it's a lot. It is a lot to understand, and it's very difficult to describe, and I'm doing a very poor job. Think of it like this. Imagine you have your gods, the spirits you worship. When she says this, it's like she's not belittling intentionally, but it kind of, she's like, you have your toys.
She has white woman syndrome.
Yeah.
Everything
Right.
is. Yeah.
And she says, you have your gods, and and there's a river god that symbolizes the river. Am I making any sense?
You've
I can
stated
follow
two things.
so far,
Yeah.
yes.
Mahat Hala, her function was an angel, a solar is what she was, of death. And this is a very strict road to follow. Even when one is fallen, you still follow it. You still do what you are.
What you're made to do.
Yes.
Dev's not there. Somebody asked the question.
Nope. As she turns and says, so Mahat Hala freed me from this servitude. And this is how, as she looks up at the stars, maybe I can return to Celestia.
Oh.
But I am
So
not.
she actually helped you out.
She slowly gets up, and she seems not to beat it with a dead horse. To beat it with a dead horse.
That's Murad's
Beating a
doing.
dead
Right.
horse with a dead horse.
Yeah, you're dead horse, isn't it? We should carve
It's a
it up
stone.
and make rations out of it.
No, it would have turned back to the
It's just-
figurine.
yeah.
Oh, did it?
And I'm
Um,
gonna go get that figurine.
I forgot to get it while I was down.
she is very mortal, very normal looking right now. She stands up and says, I suppose she did. I was hoping that coming here would have been enough. Being freed from Mentiri, being uncorrupted, making allies and friends would have been enough. But my trial is not over. Anyone who's listening can roll intelligence.
I just realized there's some music.
Hmm?
I just realized there's some music.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not too smart. Just great intelligence.
You can do insight. Wait, no, that's wisdom. Yeah, if you have proficiency in insight, yeah, you could do insight instead if you want.
19 for me on intelligence.
Oh my.
13.
12.
So the DC is 12.
Okay.
as you remember, something about what she said in Mentiri. Does anyone remember what she said in Mentiri about any of this? It's been a while.
Mentiri was when we found her.
Yep.
A
Hell's
year
prison.
ago now?
Probably.
Oh, wow. Wow.
She talked about Celestia and going there and all this stuff.
Because she couldn't go. She was fallen before the spike stabbed her and put
Yep.
her there. And the person gave her the gauntlet.
Well, the person who gave her the gauntlet a long time ago then fell herself,
Right.
and then Param went after her to try and turn her. But then got captured and
Right.
thrown in Mentiri to be corrupted. When you took her out, I'm sorry, before you went and actually got her, to get into Mentiri, you talked to Asith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Asith is the reason you got Paramagusta,
Right.
Mhm.
because she specifically asked you to do it.
To go get Param. Yeah.
To free
And that's
her.
always been a big question as to why. Like, why did Asith give a shit?
Mm-hmm.
As you're sitting there with insight, if you rolled above a 12, which everybody did, that question comes to mind. Why would Asith want you to get her and then bring her out of hell and bring her with you wherever you were going? Okay.
The name is Zariel. Is the name of the person.
Zariel. Yeah.
That's the name of the gauntlet.
Now, she is a solar or a fallen solar, which means she is as powerful or more than the angel of death. Because she's a lord of hell. As you guys get into, yeah, this is not playing because the internet's not working. Or it's working, it's just not working this way. As you guys get into the cave, Hagen, right behind you, you've got Dav and Poe. You go left or right?
Hagen's gonna go right first toward the Kaden.
Yep.
The smallest area to explore, so get that out of the way.
As you go that way, where do you guys go?
I'm following.
Wait, which way did you go?
I'm gonna check the cave in just to make sure she didn't wander over here and fall and hit her head. Again.
Yep.
So we can rule it out if she's not over here. I'm gonna go over here and be sitting down or
Okay.
taking a shit. And having a
She
nap.
also didn't know that.
Who knows?
Yeah, but she went around this way, didn't she?
No. She went that way.
I have no memory of where she went.
As Hagen and Poe go right, where do you go?
I'm following them.
As you all go right, you walk in. One of you can roll perception, if you want. Someone can aid him. You can all roll it. It'll just be a higher DC. It's up to you all.
Plus 12, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Mm-mm.
You can do investigation if you want to look around.
Do you want to
It's up to you.
Yes. Oh,
I'll do investigation.
I roll exactly the same number on both dice. 27 for perception. She's trying to hide.
How could you tell? As you look around, you see the statues, the rubble. The statues are actually in the rubble a little bit. It does look, with that high of a perception, it does look like there are imperfections in the collapsed cave. It's not complete.
Yeah.
You see the dead worm that walks everywhere. Maybe some of the insects are actually still alive.
Yeah, Majoya.
if it was me, I would either hide around the statues, because normally up higher on statues
Blend
you
in.
can blend in, or I honestly would hide under some bug
Pretend
carcasses.
that you're a rock.
As you look around, scanning, you don't see her. There's a lot in here.
The
Would you-
statues, do they still have items on them? Or did
No, I
Hader-
believe
I
Hather
think-
got them.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You got the items from the statue, yeah?
These statues, not those statues.
I think she did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You did?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dav, what'd you get?
5 on my investigation.
Moving about, you all see as you're, doing what you're doing, Dav moving about. Are you flying or are you,
I would be walking at this point.
you're walking around?
Yeah.
Wish this thing would charge so I could turn it on a better frame rate. You're overturning some rocks, looking underneath. You see one of the silver cords.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to step over that,
Mm-hmm.
away from it. And you find a little nook that actually you can crawl through. You look and can see the other side.
The other side of the cave. Yep. Okay.
The stones are collapsed in such a way that they're holding each other up. I mean, obviously, like a two, 3 good kicks, and it would come down and shift.
Right.
It is dangerous. You don't want all this to fall on you.
Right.
But you could pass through this. As you look around, you don't see any other things like that, any tunnels, but it dawns on you there probably are.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 other ways of getting through this.
Right. Guys, there's a little crevice down here. I could probably get through. There might be more.
You think it's safe?
No. No, not even a little bit. But somebody could get through it.
Well, if you feel up to it.
I was more saying that she probably could have gotten through it. I just... Okay, am I going? Should I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, let's do this.
As Dad, you start squirreling your way through this.
I
Yeah.
mean, you only live once unless we.
Unless I
revisit
don't.
live, you
Yeah,
know,
it's,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck it is. Let's call it.
Dav,
Take me to RLL.
Dav, as you go in the hole
Mm-hmm.
like like Forrest Gump, he fits very, very easily. He's small enough, just goes in the gopher hole.
How about you? You gonna step in that hole too?
He's already in there. I mean, I was not going to say I was smaller than him anyway, so it's...
Hagen, you could fit, but it would be a tight squeeze, and it could be a problem.
No, thanks. I'm a one hole. Kind of hole.
One old kind of man.
I'm not sure how to phrase that.
In all fairness,
Only one of us
he's
should go in
probably
that
going to
hole.
flush her out, so we should be on this side to catch her when she comes the other way.
As-
The human douche.
As
In all the crevasses.
I'm not human.
Oh yeah. Forgive me.
No,
Just a douchebag.
they're very small.
Dav, as you're about halfway through, you can hear them, but it's hard to since you're under the earth. Roll a wisdom save.
All right. This one. We're gonna go with this one. Let's see how it goes. It was not in the tray. Okay. It's better than I've been rolling. So, you said wisdom.
Yep.
Is it just a wisdom check or a wisdom saving
save.
throw? Cool. 19.
So you get about halfway through, and you find yourself stop in the dark, in the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and you just feel like a bug who's snug in the rug.
Mm-hmm.
This is your home. The gnome underground.
I'm a rock gnome.
You're a rock gnome.
Yeah.
As you resist the urge to stay.
To just hang out there.
As you just feel so comfortable in this. The shifting
wait,
ground.
Someone gave you a lease, you'd sign it.
Mm.
As you look down, you're crying. No, I'm kidding. Oh God! Oh God!
Yeah.
You look down.
So long. Oh God. Oh.
You look down and you see a big rat.
Mhm.
Sucking its own dick.
No,
rolling.
Sucking someone else's dick.
Sucking another rat.
Majority has a dick. I know. Sorry.
Two rats sucking each other.
It's a rat.
You remember the
69
old
club.
days.
Oh my god. just a rat gangbang.
Rat?
This isn't helping. I want to stay. No, sorry.
You guys on the outside hear lots of squeeing.
What is it when a bunch of homeless guys have sex in a car?
It's called a soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen.
Oh God.
Excuse me, what?
It's like, why'd you look at me?
The fact that you asked for it and he immediately was just like, soup
It's a
kitchen,
soup
yeah.
kitchen. Don't you know?
Concerningly quick.
Yeah. Oh, the
We will have
memories.
sex in your car. No, it's from a movie.
Yeah, what movie is it?
I can't. Is it The Other Guys?
Is it a movie or is it a show?
Yeah, I think it's a movie. I think it's called The Other Guys.
I can say it sounds like a scene from
I think
Beer
it is The Other
Fest.
Guys.
Yeah, and they keep on. It's these homeless guys. They keep on having sex in the protagonist's car,
Yeah.
and then he keeps on moving. He's like, "Stop having sex in my car!" And he's like, "We will have sex in your car. Call it a soup kitchen." Anyway,
Oh God. Wow.
that's not what happens, Dev.
Okay, so there's a big rat
There's a big rat,
who is not sucking its own dick.
direct or anyone else's.
Okay.
As it rats out and turns, its red eyes look at you. Maybe you're reminded of the cranium rats from Sigil, but it doesn't have. You can't see its exposed. You can't see its exposed brain. That would be very interesting, but that's something different. Like that would be awesome. But you're not there. As it turns and locks eyes with you.
Yep.
Because it didn't see your gnome ass crawl up on it. You know it's scared.
Right.
You can actually feel, almost taste with your gnome tongue, the fear of this rat.
Hey, buddy.
What do you say to it? Because you can speak it.
Right. I'm saying, hey, I'm not.
You hear,
I'm not here to hurt you. All right. But did somebody else come through here?
as it goes, "So squee," which means yes.
Okay. Which way did she go? Can you take me to her?
Squee.
Great. And I follow it
As it starts,
while I message these guys. Yeah. Hey, I got a rat leading me to her. Or somebody else.
Oh, thank goodness. I wonder what that sound was. I was worried you got lonely.
Ask his name.
What's the rat's name?
Hey, what's your name, buddy?
roll persuasion.
Okay.
As you get nearly to the end, you're probably 15 feet from it.
That is a 16.
remembers about the
No,
statue
wait,
with
I
the
lied.
laser
Hold on.
eyes.
19.
As you get about 15 feet, as it's not The Great Escape. That's the one from Alcatraz. What's the one we watched?
The Great Escape.
Oh, it is The Great Escape. And it's like,
Alcatraz.
it's like, good luck. Thanks. As the rat goes, squee, Majoria, squee.
Oh.
As it looks at you, as you see the rat turn into Majoria, roll initiative, and hopefully the tunnel doesn't collapse.
Doesn't collapse, yeah. Yeah.
You hear, squee.
You want us all to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Of course, I roll really poorly.
You guys on the outside roll as well. We're gonna have a real
You
quick.
said you roll as well?
Yeah. You guys on the outside. We're gonna run a real quick scene with you.
23.
Bow down. I get advantage now with that rapier.
Oh, yeah.
5.
Oh, Hader, what's your plus to initiative?
19.
My plus to initiative?
Uh-huh.
It is
13.
a plus. Oh dear God, where'd it go? +5. My God, sorry.
Oh, so I was totally wrong.
Well,
I thought you had
we
a
were
feat
right.
that made it a +10.
Yeah, what's your dex?
My dex is 20.
Yeah, plus 5.
22.
We're at the-
I just don't. I
So it's a plus
leveled.
6. Like a plus 6.
Okay, do you have the
Yeah,
alert
that's a
feat?
+6.
Do you have the feat named Alert?
I have the one that boosts your perception.
That's right.
Let me see if it was.
Yeah, I didn't think she had Alert.
Uh,
'Cause she has a
No,
really
I have the
high
one for
passive
perception, and I can
Right.
read lips.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my bad. I think
Okay.
It
when
doesn't matter.
I think when
By
she
the
was
way, you're plus
choosing it,
6.
I think when she was choosing it.
Yeah, I was debating alert when choosing.
What is your initiative, Hater?
8.
8. Are you rolling just Majoria?
Majoria is at 22. Because your die rolls very well right now.
Yeah. All my dice
What
are
did this
shit.
die?
Are they?
Yeah, I've been rolling shit all night. And I've switched dice too.
Did your feed stop?
Hmm.
Did your feed stop?
Maybe froze, didn't I?
On
Yeah, it
the
looks that way.
on the outside, so outside the cave, Marad,
So
Serarith, well, huh?
Meanwhile,
Yeah. Marad, Serarith, and Hather. As
Yep.
you're sitting there discussing with Param, she's trying to explain it. You guys are not stupid. You realize she's trying to explain how do you quantify living eons?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
to ant people.
Right. Well, just immortals who, do stuff.
Yeah.
You realize that maybe the life of an angel is not very exciting.
Yeah.
As she's sitting there eating, she's getting used to it. She's asking for more. You notice she's doing things wrong, like not drinking anything. Like the beef jerky is like stuck in her teeth. Coughs every so
I'm
often.
Trying to help her, give her tips as we go.
I wish to travel with you, for I'm not ready to make it to Mount Celestia. I can feel it. I don't know how, but I can feel it. I'm not.
You're more than welcome to stay with us for as long as you need.
She nods. I owe you a great debt for saving my life, and I aim to repay it.
So I'm kind of confused. What were you hoping was going to happen if you won?
She kind of shrugs, and it's a very human thing. She is human, by the way. It's a very human gesture she has. It's kind of like a shrug, smile. I guess I didn't think that far. Maybe it would all go away. And for a moment, you realize
all
she's a
right.
great adventurer. What?
You're mortal, all right.
There wasn't much of a plan. I didn't have much of a choice.
Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't exactly sound like there are rules for that sort of thing.
Do you all have a weapon I could use? She looks around. Before I used my soul or energy.
I got something. I reach into my bag of holding and I give her one of my infernal axes.
All right. She takes it. She hefts it. You notice she takes it without pausing. Nothing happens.
What did he hand her? It cut out.
An infernal axe.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Something that she would have looked down on you for
Huh?
using. Something that she would have looked down on you for using.
I wasn't
And
using
also
it.
wouldn't
It's in my
have
bag
been
of
able to
holding.
Take it.
Huh?
She would have.
Yeah.
She would have looked down on you for. But she does this without blinking an eye.
You if someone attacks us, You got to bury that in them.
Yes, I will.
Twist it around. Then twist it around some more
You might have to show me how.
until they
She-
stop writhing.
She kind of smiles. And her ears perk up. Did you hear that? Inside. You guys hear squeak.
We're
What do
still
you-
telepathically connected.
Yep. This is a moment you all have. What are you doing? You two. Because he's in that moment of talking as he's like, and she's like,
Through the telepathy, through the helmet.
What's going on?
all right, we're in rounds.
Okay,
Top of the round.
I think that's it.
There's not much I can do.
Yeah.
Hagen's not gonna try to climb through there unless he thinks he absolutely needs
I was
to.
hoping it was Tumblr.
I was too.
Yeah.
That was not. Yeah.
Nope. All right, what do you do? Who's first?
Probably me.
Oh, it's me.
I was gonna say it's not me.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Are you first now?
I told you I beat you by one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
You okay in there, Dab?
We're all connected through telepathy.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you just have to choose who you.
Yeah, I connected all.
Talk to.
I know.
Yeah.
But I was just.
She's in here. She was the rat.
Well,
Tone, I told you she was the rat. Tone.
she was the rat. She ratted us out.
Oh, all right, that's an
Yes.
She was the rat.
She was the rat.
Who was that? She was
Filthy rat, Tone.
You dirty rat. Mm.
I told you. What can I tell you? She's a rat.
What do you do?
Well, I put a feet in wet and then throw in the Hudson. Have a nice swim. Say hello to your mother and your father for me.
See if you can pull her back here. And I'm going to ready my action to the side because there's no reason to go in there because it's
It's dangerous.
yeah. So I'm gonna pull her back here and we'll club her when you come out. And I'll stand.
I'll club the rat when you bring her out. Clang.
All right.
And I'll stand to the side. So I am
You're ready your action for her.
to be there to
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Hey, get it sitting. Well, it's Melilel's turn. Or are they doing anything else?
Melilel's out with Perrin.
Okay. So now it's Higgins.
Looking into the hole, can I see them from there? Or are they too many twists and turns?
It's pretty straightforward, but you can really only see death.
Okay.
Like you can see just beyond him that there's a person there, but you can only see him. It's not too big.
Okay.
If you have like a targeted spell, if you're trying to do like range, she doesn't get full cover, but she gets very good cover.
Hagen, can I roll survival to look at the collapse?
Yeah.
He wants to see if there's a way to maybe make the hole bigger.
Yep.
In a safer way. Oh, well, of course. Is a 17 pretty good?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. If I can roll it again.
This is stressful music.
Right?
Woo.
With a 17, you look at it and you don't like what you see. You see, well, magic could probably do it. The best thing that could happen is to collapse it all the way and dig through it.
Yeah.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
It's possible to maybe put bracers in there, but it could collapse it.
Right.
Everything is dangerous.
Do not go in there.
In telepathy, you hear,
This is very unstable. You shouldn't fight in there. It will come down. Try to lure her out.
I don't say that verbally because I don't want her to know how serious it is. Just in case.
Yep.
It's very sick. No.
You're totally safe, killer.
So you still have action? Do you want to hold or ready or something? Or what?
Yeah, Hagen will step back next to Poe.
Shovel?
Out of sight. Yeah, and with shovel.
Okay.
Just ready to.
I feel like it's the Three Stooges. We're
Yeah.
each on the side of the hole. The minute Dab comes
Well,
out, we're gonna smack him.
It's
and
Poe, Hagen, and Dab. Yeah.
Ready to bop whoever comes through.
All right. So you have your readied action. What are you readying for?
For
Majoria?
Majoria to come
Okay.
through.
All right. Next,
Majoria.
Majoria.
Did she turn into back into a person?
She's turning into a person.
So we can just catch her in a bag.
As she
Shoot
turns
her
into a person, looking at you. Damn it, Dav. Leave me alone.
Leave you alone. You brought this on us.
I didn't bring anything on you.
You brought it to us. And from what I
You
hear,
brought it into this home.
you killed Brusende's kids.
Now you're a rat. You know what happens to rats.
You dirty rat.
I can't stop it now. I can't help it.
Especially since I'm.
It wasn't my fault, okay? It wasn't my fault. He had his hooks in me, in my brain.
How did that happen?
I didn't know he was disguised as a fucking drow.
I don't know what you want me to do about this.
Ugh.
Are you done? Is he out of your head?
As far as I know.
As far as you know.
As far as I know.
That's not the best I can do for you.
I don't know.
I don't know what I can do for you in this case.
Well, why don't you just let me go then?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Is Poe out there?
I don't know.
She looks over your shoulder. Make a perception roll.
Okay. Because I'm not looking back.
It's a nat 20.
It's not.
You might be able to beat her. She's pretty good at lying.
Well, and she's
She's very good at lying.
I did not roll a nat 20, and my perception
Okay.
is not
Okay,
great.
she's incredible at lying. I want to lie to
Yeah,
you.
mine, no.
Yeah, as she looks over your shoulder and straight up, you don't have to look, but there is a feint that she does where it's like, oh my God, look at that thing.
Mhm.
Like, she goes, no, Poe, don't come in here. It'll collapse. As for a moment, you're distracted, and she kicks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I hope she hits you.
Right.
Mainly because if she misses, she'll probably bring it down.
She does not hit you.
Okay.
As you see her turn into fleeing mist. Tell me high or low.
High.
Roll it. High, she comes out your guys' way.
So 8.
All right. Like a fart. She's out as she shoots the wall.
Okay.
She can only go one other way.
Well, she could roll a 1 and like just shoot out the hole. She doesn't though. Fate roll. All right. Who wants to be fortune? Who wants to be false fortune?
I'll be false fortune.
Okay. Who wants to be fortune?
I'll do it.
All right. So here are the stakes. Fortune, it doesn't collapse.
Okay.
It starts to though.
Okay.
As in, it will after this round. Yeah, after this round. False fortune collapses,
Okay.
Alrighty.
and you get to get buried alive.
I get to do that.
28.
43.
Wait, was that good? Were you fortunate?
He was false
No, I was
fortune.
false.
Okay.
Anyone going to spend shit to make this reroll?
I'll spend a narrative point.
Okay. I just caught the shit out of
Smooth
that.
catch.
Thank you.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
47?
78.
Okay.
Why do we let Murad roll these at all?
I know.
He's always
Ever.
He's
Because he's always like, I do false fortune, and you let him.
Anybody got anything else?
I have nothing.
I have an inspiration.
I have 2 hero
You guys
points. I
have
did
narrative
lose it.
points and inspiration.
I have 2 hero
I'll
points. And
spend
that's
an
it.
inspiration on it.
Okay.
I mean, I'll spend them, but I'm just waiting on letting you go.
I was gonna say, I'm letting you guys spend your resources. All right.
Do it.
No, that was such a good.
He's so happy about it. What'd you get?
You do, but
I got a 10 and a 14.
14.
Well, mine can collect Social Security at 93.
I'll spend.
Yeah, let me preface this. It is bad if this collapses on death.
Yeah.
It won't kill him, I don't think, but
we gotta take time to dig his ass out.
it
Right?
will deal a lot of damage.
It's not going to be good. I mean,
All right. Be hilarious though. I mean, you're pretty much the best person to get buried alive.
arguably.
Do you have a burrow speed?
No.
No.
No. I'm very strong. I have
11.
shield. Like, there's
There's some things.
53.
What'd you get?
11.
Alright.
Holy shit!
One more.
At least
I'll
get
spend
above
the
20.
next inspiration if y'all want.
Hold
Okay,
on.
hold
Murad
it
just got
because
one,
Murad
yeah.
does a narrative, and if they mess this up, we'll do your inspiration. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
53.
16.
All right.
Yes, okay.
As you can tell, as you'd made that roll before, it's starting to collapse.
Get out of
It's-
there, Dab. It's gonna come down.
About 6 seconds, it's coming down. All right. Next,
Next is Sarith.
Sarith. Your turn.
And then so Paramagesta just said, "You guys hear that?"
Yep.
I still have time.
I'll roll.
Do it. You're good. You're good.
I'll roll a perception check to see if I do hear it.
Okay, you'll get advantage.
So that'd be a 12.
Yeah, you hear this high-pitched squee, and then the overtone of Hagen be like,
It's not one thing, it's another. All right, I guess I'll go up there and check it out.
all right, as you start running up, you get into the cave, you start in, and you can make it to about, we'll say, 20 feet
It was the
where you see them
that one.
on the on either side of this tiny little gnome hole. You can tell that the collapse is continuing, and it's collapsing in on itself.
That was hater.
It looks like a beaver house, like a massive beaver house, beaver hut made of like stone, and it's starting to collapse in on itself. As you guys, with high enough perception, you look over and see Sarith run in.
What's going on now?
She looks like some German chick who's going to a disco with her mirrored glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on
I
now?
found majority of is it caving in?
Can you shoot your arm in there and pull him out?
How far in is he?
About 15 feet. You can. What's that point? You can see him.
Yeah, I can do that. So I'll shoot my arm and do the grapple thing on his.
What's your distance on the arm?
Isn't it like 30 feet?
Yeah, I'll check again just to be sure.
So.
But
Yeah. Then you absolutely can. As you
yeah,
plop down on the ground, extend your arm to get that extra 5 feet. Boom! All right, make your roll. You got to hit Dav. So you don't have to hit his AC, but you got to hit a. We'll call this DC 15. So it's hard to do this.
Well,
Yeah.
Roll a 1.
hold on. I'm gonna just use
Was
my,
it a
I'll use
one?
my inspiration.
Was it a 1?
Hagen, you're like, do it. Tang!
Rage. Bring the rest of it down.
I was going to say,
They
let
can
it get to my
accidentally
turn,
rages.
okay? Before you all collapse this thing on me, all right? I have a
It's
plan.
the Three Stooges. Why I oughta.
So what does that be?
Dirty
My
rat.
strength,
You killed my
Dex.
dex.
She.
So it's not. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'll add a hero point to that because I got a 13.
Yep.
So
Throw down that hero point to roll
It's
one.
chowder. Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
So
As boom, bing, through your legs, as it almost hits you, you get grabbed. All right. We'll roll a d6. We'll say 1, 2 is the left leg. 3, 4 is the right leg.
Okay.
5, 6 is the taint.
No.
Roll.
Is there anything I can do to not have this happen?
It's tank.
Okay.
It's the taint.
As you feel Sereth's
Cold metal hands on the taint.
The middle finger goes in the hole.
cold.
The thumb goes off.
Oh yeah.
You grab it like a bowling ball.
Ah!
Oh,
All right.
As she was doing
That's a
this,
strike.
Woo! All right.
as she grapples on to you,
holds on tight.
Great.
and holds on
By the
tight.
taint. Yep.
By the gutter and the ball.
Oh, God.
Oh, what the hell? Sarah,
All right.
what are you doing?
You have him.
Oh, yeah.
so I crawl back up and it's like, help me pull, guys.
Does that just retract on its
You
own?
didn't even
No,
ask.
No,
I
you gotta-
blind
you
it.
gotta pull it.
It'd be
Jesus
quicker.
Christ.
It'd be quicker
Can I
to pull.
transfer my
It'd be quicker
held
to.
action to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
allow that.
grab the crane and start like a fucking fishing reel. I got a big one! Oh, oh shit, it's
Yes.
flapping! It's flopping! It's flopping!
Got him hooked up, boy.
Oh!
Dav, you can resist.
Don't resist! Just let it happen!
I
Don't
want
fight
to
back.
resist.
Resist!
Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay.
Don't resist!
All right, it's
Okay, well, this is the most
DC. We're gonna
action
say
we've
it's.
had in a while.
I mean, we'll say it's DC 15, but it's in your taint, so we're gonna say call it DC 20. It's in athletics.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
as it just. I'll give you advantage if you use your wings
Okay.
Why are you trying to resist him?
because he wants to do something.
I have a plan that you guys aren't even like asking about.
You're right, we're not.
Get him out.
It's happening at once. What do you do? Or what you get?
So that makes it. You said it was athletics.
Uh-huh.
That makes it a 21.
All right, you hear.
Oh!
As Hagen, you pull back her hand, zing, as it pops out, and it's been defiled. You notice she's doing
It's
that.
been defiled.
I will put that in bleach.
Yeah, you should probably wash it.
Dave, what happened? Did you punch a hole in him?
He answers in a high-pitched voice.
We are gonna talk about this later.
We're trying to help. We're trying to help you.
Nobody asked me what I wanted in this situation.
We didn't mean to sucker punch.
We can talk about this later. Later. I am feeling very vulnerable right now.
You hear Majori start laughing on the other end.
I want to hear shit from you. I'm coming for you.
All right, next.
I didn't.
That was
Skipped.
No, that was Sereth. What?
Well, I know, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
skipped
right.
Name.
Name's outside.
Okay, so then Arlel's outside as well.
Yep.
Then it'll be Murad's.
Murad.
It's still not my
Are you
turn.
outside too?
I'm
You
with,
see Sereth roll in to the cave.
I'm with Hater.
Yeah. You're outside. You see. Did you hear that?
Yeah, yours is like the last action.
Yeah, what? I go to Param and I say, "You going in with us?"
Yes. Yeah, let's go. She starts
All right, I will walk in. as
walking
well.
in. You notice when she just sort of marches. She doesn't run. Right? She's actually a lot slower than you. As you're used to running around as you with your 40 whatever feet movement. You just burn past her and she's literally like walking, kind of looking around, wondering why isn't she's Terminatoring that way. She used to be very, very fast.
So I sneak in because I've got the sneaky boots.
Do you see Rod get to the cave? Hair. See, sneaks in. All right, you will make it further away than Sereth is. So you're about 40 feet from this tunnel that's collapsing, this tiny tunnel. You see all of them just at the moment where Hagen pulls back Sereth's hand and sniffs it.
Oh.
I'm gonna hold my action after seeing that.
What are you holding it for? Just holding it till the next time?
I am probably going to
Go back.
get my machete ready, and something shows up, buried in it.
Okay. All right. You're waiting. Next.
Hater.
Yeah.
Yep. You notice Param, Marad, and Sereth first go into the cave. As Param has alerted you all something is happening.
I too will follow.
Is little D still here?
Carefully.
She's asleep.
That one's little D.
Is she asleep at the mouth of the cave?
Yeah. So this music is.
I don't want to leave her like.
Somebody should stay at the mouth.
Well,
Yeah.
Name's there.
Yeah. Nami and Lil D are there, and Mello,
I trust.
Okay.
and Arlo.
And I
Okay.
trust all
Yeah.
of them. Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All of your
and the devils.
all of your NPCs are there. The devils will follow Hader.
Because I mean, I trust them too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I trust them only
Okay.
because
The cave
I know
as
that
well.
we're betrayers.
You'll get past Marad because you're not sneaking. You see this debacle going down.
Yeah, I hear too much yelling to want to sneak.
Do you say anything to them? As it looks like a lot of them are holding their actions, like waiting for something to happen.
Why are you?
Sorry, Dav is in the hole and it's gonna collapse.
Sereth is beat red.
Okay, Dav, do you have a plan, or you just hanging out, or what's going on?
Is that Hater?
Yeah.
We're all here, Dav.
Well, I'm glad we've all witnessed this. We've all, been present for it.
No. Only a few of us know what happened to your butt.
You hear Majoria?
Now I know.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
Thanks for
in.
the update.
She's gonna come the other way.
It's not like it's the first time, Dad.
Wait, you son of a bitch. I'm going after her. She's gonna come out the other way if she comes out at all, goddammit. Dav's pissed.
Okay.
Dav has been violated. He almost had a mountain collapsed on him.
So good that happened.
Asshole's a little prolapsed.
It sounds like he needs to do this for himself, so
Anything else? Hey there.
I'm gonna sit there and support. I've got things I can do if the thing collapses. So
Okay, so
I'm
you're-
just gonna wait.
So
and
holding
see what happens.
holding your action until then. All right, next.
Okay. Now it's Dav's turn.
Oh, now it's my turn? Now I can go?
Yeah.
Great. Screw all you guys. All you guys. So, wings are activated.
Yep.
I'm going to push through the hole out
You
the
do.
other side.
Roll athletics as it collapses down on you,
Okay.
and you push through.
Okay. So that is
Or begins the collapse, I should say.
17.
As you burst from this hole, rocks going everywhere. You're on the other side. You see the door with correct Tierman, his effigy, and the eyeball there. Start powering up.
Okay. Do I see Majoria?
Nope.
Okay.
She is obviously there, but she's hiding or maybe behind the door. or something like that.
Great.
She does go invisible, so.
She can turn invisible.
Right. So, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and do you have your list pulled up?
Oh.
Just for the record.
Yep.
Because we're gonna cast Detect Magic and see what that gets us. So I'm gonna have to roll a D100 here to figure out what other effect occurs. And hopefully it's negative towards her and she's within range. That's
But
Very helpful.
otherwise I'm fucked, guys. Good luck. Find me later. Yeah.
I feel like you deserve a win right now.
That'd be nice.
Your backside, your Underdark deserves a win, bud.
Right. Yeah. Wasn't the spell I planned, but it'll work.
It's not the spell we deserved.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's the spell we need.
Hopefully it's not a typo.
Yes. Indeed.
I think this is it.
Mm.
I've been such a bitch finding this. And then. This is wild. Yeah, this is huge. Alright. Jesus Christ. How do you roll that? You see. Okay, yeah. You're gonna roll it?
Yeah.
Okay.
D100.
It is a D100. But let me see. 10, so you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is a D10,000.
Okay.
So
I'm rolling D100 5 times?
yes, and we need to know the 1,000 or the 10,000ths, then the thousands, then the 100, then the 10, then the 1. So it matters what order. So go ahead and roll the first one.
Roll a D100.
Just roll a D10.
D10.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. That's a 10.
10. Roll the next one.
All D10s.
There's a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
That's
It's 10,000 of them.
3,
Okay, so 1, 3. All right. Roll it again.
4.
1, 3, 4.
It was
Yep.
it was a 0.
Huh?
The first one was a 0.
Yeah. That's
Okay. So 1, 3, 4.
Or 0, 3, 4. Right.
Right. 0, 3, 4. 7.
Hold on. 0, 3, 4, 7. All right, that's it.
That's it?
We're good. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
What are you casting?
It's Detect Magic.
As you're like,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel your butthole like, whoop, 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 like pucker. The
Okay.
feeling. You're not sure about it. You're not sure if it's good or bad. You don't know.
Where's my butthole magic?
You're questioning,
Okay.
right? Why is my butthole magic?
It's weird.
Never felt this way before. As there's a shame in feeling this, and you adopt a habit of nightly self-flagellation to deal with this pain.
Oh.
Awesome.
With this, I'm just not sure with myself yet.
Awesome.
Pa! As you cast your magic.
I'm glad it took wild magic for that to come over me. Awesome.
What a strange thing. to
That's
happen.
such a weird thing to
You
come
now
from a
have-
fucking
you
list.
now have a mental health condition.
Yeah, right. Thanks, magic.
or you're religious. As
Well, it's the same thing.
well, obviously you sense the magic
thing
from
is
the
magic.
relief.
Mhm.
High or low?
Hi.
You sense magic beyond it, but here you don't sense any. You don't see any magic latent for like an invisible person or illusion. It is beyond the door. So she's misty stepped is not what it is, but essentially that's the spell on the other side.
Okay. I keep going. Past it.
As you race up over top, looking down, you see the tunnel keep on going straight, just like it did, and then curve around to the left. And then there's the smaller tunnel that goes to the right, where you found the mirror. She is not plain to see. You can roll perception. She was obviously within earshot.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right, I bet skedaddle. My next move would be, unless somebody stops me, to now that I know the dab's on the other side of the tunnel, would be to throw a grenade in the tunnel and blow it up.
Okay.
Sure.
Didn't it collapse already?
No, it's
It's
collapsing.
collapsing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
Could you yank
Oh,
me,
yeah.
please?
Yankee.
15 perception.
You've been yanked. What?
15.
Oh
As
my.
you look around, you don't see her anywhere. But you know she's nearby.
Okay.
She is, as you sit there thinking, damn it. She's roguelike. Very good at sneaking.
Cool. Majoria.
Yeah. You hear her down the tunnel.
Great. I swing wildly twice.
As you go that direction, chopping away, as you hear from behind you, as you can tell, she's thrown her voice.
That's it.
All right, next.
That is the end of the round.
All right. Top of the round, worldy action. Tunnel collapses. Roll initiative. Hagen, just as you had thought, a divot appears where you could crawl over.
Okay. 12.
12. I'll send you this this wild magic table.
9.
It's pretty
I was
hilarious.
gonna say. I mean, there's
It's got
options for
10,000
days.
things, yeah.
That's. It's just such a weird.
Yeah,
I rolled it.
it's got a lot of different
Well,
things.
what's your dex modifier? Just have someone roll a d20 for me.
11.
Hater.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
I'm rolling. What am I rolling? It's cutting out pretty bad.
Initiative.
Initiative. I got
What's Majoria?
17.
I'll use this for her. So she's at a 28.
28.
For me, it was a 10.
10. Okay. So that means Majoria is first. Okay, if it's collapsed.
I still want to clear the debris as much as I could.
What?
I don't want to hurt you, Dav. Dav. Just let me go.
I'm kind of thinking I don't want to. Kind of thinking I definitely don't want to.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, you're not making a great case for yourself with the whole, collapsing shit on me and.
I knew you would get out.
Yeah.
I did. You got out, didn't you?
You're not convincing me.
Listen, it's not my fault.
I've been through a lot, Majoria, okay? I'm coming after you, all right?
It's not my
I'm
fault.
coming after you.
See
ya.
give us a message. It's not my fault.
You keep saying that, but I had somebody's thumb up my ass, all right? And I'm never gonna get over that.
It's not that bad.
I don't even know what to say to that, Majoria, okay?
I mean,
No, you don't know what it's like to have a thumb up my ass. Shit.
a thumb up your ass.
You don't know what that's like?
Sure I do.
You dirty slut. You show me yourself. You show me where you are.
You you can unlock so much potential. Don't be afraid of it. Lean into it.
I'll lean in. You just show me where you are. I'll lean in. It'll be fun. We'll have fun, Majoria. It'll be good times.
Yeah, taint.
Damn it. Damn it.
All right, Majoria has gone. You feel a magic pulse.
Hater.
Hey there.
Yes.
You all turn.
Magic balls.
So we're staring at the side of this collapsed wall, correct?
You can climb over it. So it's collapsed down, and there's a little divot. You'd have to belly crawl through.
Can I get up to the divot and try to examine whether or not that looks safe or whether
Yep.
it looks like
As
crawling
Hayther
would disturb more?
Hayther strides past you guys, climbing up on the rubble and looking through. Roll survival.
That's a 10.
It's scary looking, but it looks fairly stable. It's about 1.5 to 2 feet width. As in width and height.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
All right. Hagen Poe, Murad, you see Hayther jump up there or climb up there, look at it for a second, and then start belly crawling, army crawling through this. You see her feet weep, 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 as the devils go, "Argh, I hate small places," as they start following her. Hayther, you can make it to the other side. You note, the first thing you note is the door, the stone door that has the relief of correct tier men, the one-eyed thing, as the eyeball is alight with laser beam energy. Speaking of, we should roll for that guy. Well, it goes on 20. It has a +1 initiative, and I rolled a 19.
Oh, wow.
The laser beam guy?
Yeah, I'm the laser
Yeah.
beam.
So that means he's gonna go right after you.
Yeah, what do you do? You can tell that he's prepped and ready to charge.
Well, I go stab his other eye.
All right, as you...
Can I reach him?
Yeah, you do this little Hayther roll. Whoop, 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 whoop. The devil's popping their heads out. Oh, skark! As you run up, leaping through the air like Arya Stark. What are you attacking with? Like your fist or what?
No, with my dagger.
Oh, with your dagger.
Just like I did last time.
All right, make your attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like those 2 candles.
Oh, this one's done basically, and this one was the one that was
21 to
making
hit.
that pop noise.
Yep, you hit. Roll damage.
Alrighty.
This is really...
Do I sneak attack an inanimate object?
You can. It hasn't gone, so yes.
Breathe. Alright, let's see here. Sneak attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 16, 17, 18, 19.
Hmm.
34 points of damage.
As you stab this thing in the eye, energy, you crack the eye as energy leaks out, shooting at the ceiling. You can tell the eye is very damaged, but not destroyed.
Well, I guess I'm gonna hit it with my offhand.
All right, as you try to punch it, or you I just want you to punch
Don't
it.
you will two
Another
weapons?
dagger.
As you break out your other dagger,
Don't
flipping
you
it
have
up.
two scimitars? Or a scimitar and a rapier or something?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
Who
I
has the
forgot
rapier?
about that.
I have the
Yeah,
rapier.
you have two scimitars, so I hit it with a scimitar, unless the dagger's better. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a D6, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna take a swipe with your scimitar. Which scimitar is this?
Yeah. This is gonna be. Actually, I have a rapier as well. Now that I'm looking, I'm gonna actually no, because this would be fitting. I'm gonna take the Lachey blade,
That would be fitting.
Mm-hmm.
which is a scimitar. It's
yeah, horrible.
That's the Vorpal scimitar.
yeah.
Vorpal sword. Yep. As you holding it up, it cuts the air. Whoosh, as the air's like, and you take a swipe at this eyeball. The stone's like, no.
I used inspiration because my first one was awful. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. It is a
And then
plus.
that's-
It's a +3 sword, so it does +3 damage. And remember, it's your offhand, so you don't get
You just have your modifier.
right. You don't get the modifier.
Do not get the modifier. I
You
just
don't
get the
get your
straight
you don't get your
plus
ability.
3.
You don't get your ability modifier.
It's to damage that you don't get it, right?
Yeah.
Or is it to the attack?
Yeah, it's just the damage. Everything's
So
the same.
9 points of damage.
9.
Yeah. For offhand,
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
it's 1d6.
We
It's
always-
a
we
plus
always-
3.
That seems like it's not right.
We always forget. I think it's you don't get your proficiency to your
Yeah,
offhand.
I'm sorry. Let me.
I think you don't get your proficiency, and that's the difference. I think you do get your modifier to the damage.
Combats and action.
Oh, we all forget these things. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Such an easy rule too, but and yet,
Damage.
'cause it's the
doesn't get
if you take
any
the two-handed
bonuses.
feat, then
offhand.
Two weapon fighting. When you take an attack, blah blah blah. It has to be a light weapon. In your offhand, which
right, it is not a light weapon.
yeah. You can use a bonus action. I thought it was a finesse weapon, but I guess it's a light melee weapon. You can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon, blah blah. So it requires your bonus action.
Yep.
You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is a negative.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Okay,
That's the damage.
so you just don't get the damage to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you technically can't use a scimitar, but we'll say that you did. How much damage was it?
9.
9.
Put that right there.
So you'd be it.
So I know where that is.
All right, as you take the swipe, clink. You notice, Hather, that in your offhand, or your offhand, which is your right, the scimitar is just—it's a little bit unwieldy. You want to have that in your primary hand, so you realize you need a light weapon in your offhand. As you kind of like
Okay.
swing it wild, you do hit. It cracks the eyeball, but it's still just barely active.
Okay. I'm going to. Is there a roll I can do, or do I have any sense of if I am like close to it to the side? Can it zap me from there? Like, do I have an idea of its range?
You've
of motion?
seen this happen. You know that if you're under it, you're okay. So if you like
Okay.
put yourself right on the door, though you've never done that, so you don't know if there's anything else that would happen. Or you could pop over the door, and then you'd be okay.
So I could sit back on top of the door.
Yep.
I'm going to hop up and do that.
Yep. As you do,
Uh,
you face palm the statue yet again,
Yep.
and you're on top of the door.
And I will shout, "Hey guys, this door's about to start its laser beaming again. I've damaged it, but I didn't do quite enough to shut it off.
You
Be
see-
warned."
You see the two
Be careful.
devils who have just popped out after you, and they're like, "Oh, great!"
I gesture them over to the door. Here, get up here.
All right, is it their turn?
Well, they
Usually
go
go with
after
her.
Hater.
Yep.
Yeah,
As they
they go with me.
scramble up and
oh, hey guys. Well, one of
scramble
you
over.
stab the eye,
yeah, sure.
or both. You know, just go to town on that glowy eye.
As one's like, and just destroys it because it has 7 hit points. As he takes the eye and he's like, throws it. All right, that's it. Right?
I'll hop back down. That was perfect. Thank you. That was going to be really nasty if it wasn't dead.
Eyeball there, and it's like.
I keep an eye on it until it's good and
All right.
fried.
Next,
It's technically the door's turn now.
as the eye shoots. All right. So, we'll roll a d8. Who wants to roll it? You roll it. So before you roll it, the only way that it would hit one of you is on an 8, and you get a dexterity save.
It's a 6.
All right. As you see it, you can tell it would have hurt, but it would not have dealt much damage as you've destroyed it so much. And it kind of burns the wall a little bit, like scorches the wall, like before expiring. Next.
Okay. Next is my turn, and I'm going to use twice my movement and come over this way.
Okay. You do. Next.
Mellow.
Where are you going, Dav? As she runs after you.
Drink.
Who?
Mellow. Fuck. I don't have any beer.
I got
Okay,
nothing
it's
for
your
you.
I got
turn.
it.
Yeah, it's
Hagen would follow.
Okay.
Hagen
Alright.
follows Poe.
And
but he
just
can move
beats me.
100 feet.
Yeah, you're so fast, aren't you? As you run past Mellow. Whatever. This would be awesome if it played, but it's not playing.
Okay. I go 60.
There we go.
You can get here.
Okay.
Can I pick Poe up along the way and carry him with me?
Yep.
Whoop.
Oh! Hey, wait for me! Oh! All right, as you run up there,
Name.
Nami's outside.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty much not coming inside.
Okay. So now it is Dab's turn.
Dav,
Where'd you go?
not telling you. Not telling you, Dav.
Why don't you play fair, Majoria? How about we talk? How about we talk it out?
Fair.
Not fair. You've come at me as a rat and you disappeared.
You liked me as a rat.
I thought
I
you
saw
were,
the way you looked at me.
I thought you were harmless. Thought you were gonna help me find you.
I was.
That doesn't make any sense,
I was
Majoria.
gonna lead you to out. You know the way out.
The way out.
Yeah.
Like the cave entrance, the way out?
Yeah.
Why were you going there? Other than to get away. Come just talk to me. Why
To
don't we
get
talk?
out.
Why don't we talk?
Because I know what you want to talk about.
What do I want to talk about, Majoria?
Butt stuff.
Why would I want to talk about butt stuff?
You tell me.
Great. Why don't you just show me where you are, huh?
Nope.
I can...
Listen, I don't want to hurt you, okay?
You don't want to hurt me. Okay. I continue meandering towards the
circle?
chasm. Yeah. Well, I'm still flying.
Yep. As you stalk through the halls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can get way past that.
Yeah, detect magic is still
Yep.
active.
How far are you going?
I mean, I got 60 feet, so I would, in theory, just keep going. I've got Dav is pissed off. He's got no reason to stop.
Listen, hurting me is not going to bring back anybody.
Who said I wanted to hurt you?
I know what you want to do.
Sure, you've got me wanting to hurt you. Yes, but if you were to tell me something, or maybe even just show your face.
Well, I'm not going to show you my face.
I understand that. You've made that quite clear. However, it might help us to not want to, murder you.
Yeah, I agree. I can help you. That's why I came here to begin with.
Kind of seems like you didn't. Kind of seems like you came
I
here-
was under a spell.
That's why you came here, and yet you just told me that you came here for some other reason. So,
Well, here is a relative term, Dav. I'm not talking about this cave. I don't want to be in this cave.
clearly you're trying to leave.
Yeah, what do you want to know? What can I say to you to get you off my back?
I'm not on your back. I'd love to be on your back, Majoria. Is that about 60 feet that I've gone? Is that where I would stop? Okay. Let's, and nothing magic is showing up?
Nope.
Okay, let me check something real quick before I do anything that I definitely can't do. Okay, so that is concentration. Okay. So I get next to the wall and I cast Minor Illusion and disappear.
As you do.
And I go silent.
Okay. It is Sarah's turn.
Okay. What was she gonna do?
Well, she was going to throw a grenade down the hole, but the hole's not
collapsed.
there anymore. So she says something about clearing debris.
All right. As you see her, throw a grenade. Get down. As she ducks, and the grenade starts blowing up the debris. You hear.
Okay, RLL's still outside, right?
Yep.
So it's Murad's turn.
Murad. Sarah just threw a grenade into the rubble to start clearing it.
I'm gonna
Throw a
walk the
narrative
other.
point at you to roll stealth for that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to get scared and run the other way.
You do.
Try to catch a grenade.
Do you go?
Throw it somewhere else.
Do you go out the cave or do you follow them around?
I guess I go out the cave.
All right. Murad runs out. Boom, 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 boom. Past Param. Where's everyone going?
Someone
Okay.
Param, by the way, goes on 14.
You can go in there if you want, but it's about to explode.
Oh. She will go around the other way. So
Which-
Param goes that way.
With us.
Yep.
How far it is about there?
Yeah, she gets 20 feet
Oh.
because she walks.
So there. Okay. That is the end of that round.
All right. Top of the round. Everybody roll. This will be the last round for tonight. And then we'll do a real quick cutscene.
Uh, 20.
12.
Majoria goes on 18.
Param.
Param goes on 12.
Door go anymore?
Huh?
Door.
Nope. Door's dead. Hather and the Devils killed it. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Stealth roll was 21.
21.
Yeah. $22.
Nice.
Hater.
9.
Okay, what about Seraph?
Cyril will go on 1.
1. Okay.
Because
Okay.
basically Seraph is trying to clear that path. That's what she's going to be doing. Unless something else happens.
I'm top of the round, but since Hagen picked me up, I'm going to.
Drop.
Well, I'm gonna till he
hold
till he
action.
goes. Yeah.
You
I'm
jump
gonna-
down, run, and you get that much.
I'm going to do a real quick
Well, not really.
world action just to set something up. in the cave, it's silent save for the blasting that Sereth is doing to clear that side. You guys are to the point where you can hear Dav shouting, like, "Here's Johnny!" There's definitely an anger and a craze, and it kind of reminds you of old Dav. Maybe Dav from certain dreams and nightmares. And you also hear echoing Majoria's voice. But for those of you that have magic, so Poe, you can tell that her voice is cast on the wind. She's using a spell to what do they call it? Magic mouth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, that's sort of the scene. Param is like Jason walking. She's not running. It's like she doesn't know how or something. All right, your guys' turn.
Dev, because I'm holding
Dav,
action.
your turn. As you're cloaked up against the wall like a stone, you hear Majoria. Listen, I didn't mean any of this to happen. It honestly wasn't my fault. I got duped. As the voice, it's like right around you.
Dev's gonna stay silent.
Roll Arcana.
Okay.
As this has gone on for at least a round or two.
Where is Dad?
Over there,
He's actually by the pit.
Yeah.
up against the wall, illusioned.
Yeah. So you said Arcana.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is a +1, +2, 21.
As you know, it's magic mouth. It's a spell that allows you to send messages, leave messages, disembodied voice. As you realize, she doesn't have to be anywhere near you.
Damn it. Okay. So.
You'll know the range of normal magic mouth is 120 feet. Being a warlock, you're not 100% sure, but a few hundred feet maybe.
Okay.
So she's probably in the vicinity,
Right.
but you're not 100% where she is.
Okay.
120 feet's pretty far.
It is pretty fun.
And you also note she doesn't have to be in line of sight.
Right.
As it dawns on you, with a 21, you're a sorcerer. She could have teleported.
Yeah.
As you sit there and think, she definitely teleported.
Yeah.
Why didn't she do it before? You sit there thinking, you got a 21, so I'm going to give you some of this.
Okay.
She was dominated,
Inevitable.
and she was
bodies.
working against it, and now she's not. So likely, she's not in the cave.
Right. Okay.
And that's going to be what you get. As you're looking around with Detect Magic, and you realize she's not in here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Look, I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. Okay? I'm sorry I left. I don't know. Just between you and me. No one else has to know.
I'm gonna hold my action just in case something
Uh-huh.
pops out that I need to murder, but otherwise, Dad stays silent in his hidey hole for this one.
I really don't want to make an enemy of you. But if that's what it's got to be, that's what it's got to
He
be.
gives it a silent treatment. This magic mouth, whatever it is.
Yeah. As you see, in fact, this magic mouth, it's her mouth, floating. She says, I mime it. If it's got to be that way, this is ridiculous. It's got to be that way.
Dad takes a moment.
All right.
That's-
Holding action next.
It's Param's turn.
Param, 20 feet, moves 40 total. She stops. I used to be faster. She kind of like leans against the wall.
Okay,
Breathing sucks.
Hagen's turn.
Move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Param's like,
You can do it. I got faith in you.
I don't think I can do it,
Are
Hagen.
you still invisible?
Yeah, I'm still hiding.
he's totally
with a
hidden.
stealth roll of 21. Yeah.
Stop right here. And with the shovel out.
You see those two automatons.
Is anybody in here?
You see Hagen and Poe.
You hear Hagen's voice in your head.
Oh yeah.
Where are you?
Over next to the mistake hole.
Where is she?
She's gone.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she's gone.
I'm pretty sure she's gone.
Yeah, you're not 100%.
Yeah.
With all I'm giving you with the 21
Right.
Arcana is she could have,
Pretty sure.
Why don't you poke around?
and it would make sense
Right.
Hagen
unless.
jumps back down to the pit.
Unless she's not.
Give me
Oh.
a roll.
No, you're good.
If you see the figurine of the horse,
Yeah, that's
down
what
there-
I'm down here for.
Actually, go ahead and roll. We'll see how badass it is.
16.
Yeah, as you're like, sure, as you drop down and
That was
Poe,
on a 3. Yeah.
as Poe, you see him, you turn around, you don't see him slip. He's like, oh, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, meant to do that. It's mossy.
As you look back, as you look back down, he's like, no. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find the figurine.
Yeah.
You guys have pilfered the shit out of this thing. It's obvious. It's like on its side like this.
Womp,
I
womp.
take it and put it in my pocket.
So I'm going to basically just roll Arcana to see if I can feel any magic that may be hers in
Okay,
this area.
that is more your line of stuff. Do it.
Yep.
I'm more chaos over here.
And then can I climb back up?
Yep,
Give
Okay,
me a roll for it.
you're good.
so that's a dirty 20.
30-20. You sense the chaos magic of a warlock. The funk still in here, but that doesn't mean she's in here. It means she has cast spells recently in here, or invocations. You don't know.
Okay.
Just you know her magic was in here. You know it's not active anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever she was doing is done. So she could be here just hiding, but you don't sense that she's using a spell to do it if she is.
If she's in here, she's just regular stealthing. She's not. Her magic is not active in here.
You'd have also heard her magic mouth speaking to Dav, so you know what she said.
Yep. So I think that she's gone. I was trying to help her. Okay. So now it is Marad's turn. What's your dex versus Param's?
Oh, Param right now has a dex of +0.
Oh, okay. So it's Marad's, then Param's.
Rod, are you leaving the cave or are you still in the cave?
I'm at the entrance of the cave after I cross paths with Param.
But you're still within that tunnel, or have you
Yeah.
actually exited?
I just barely exited.
Okay, roll perception.
Roll high, please. Please. Please.
19.
Yeah, you see Majoria
I was gonna say she's just outside the cave.
talking to Lil D. As Lil D's like, what's going on? Majoria's like, listen, Dav is really angry at
Hold on,
me.
I'm stealthy.
What'd you get?
Hold on, because I got the stealth boots on.
As you're like, I imagine like moccasins
Uh-huh.
with like the big boots with
I'm
tassels.
gonna roll for stealth.
They're moon shoes.
That is
it's really high though.
16.
Yep,
Wait,
she sees
did you
hard.
roll a 6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she rolled
Wait,
an 18
what
on the
is
die.
your
Actually, no,
stealth?
wait. Hold on. That's an 18.
All right, she has an 18 on the die. I'll give her disadvantage. I don't know why. That's a 19. Good fucking die you got. Yeah, she goes, yeah, he's really angry at me. Murad, I'm not dominated anymore.
I go up to her and I say, hey,
But-
hey. I understand.
But Arlel is.
I understand.
She looks down at Lil D, who's like, eh? And she's like, do you understand?
I totally understand.
Do you? And Lil D's like, eh. All right, make your roll.
That's a 14 on the die.
Oh, God. All right.
You just soccer.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you macheted her or something.
I was gonna say. Don't give him ideas.
All right, what'd you get?
So
Be your strength.
uh,
Strength mod. If you're just socking her, you do not get your proficiency bonus. D&D wants you to kill people.
yeah, that's a 20.
You hit her. She's like, are you sure? Are you? What's your strength bonus? That's the damage you do. Poor Majoria.
So my strength bonus is a 6.
All right, so you deal 6 damage to her. And she spins around and goes down to a knee, obviously dazed. You hit her again?
Yep.
Kick her as she's down the ground.
You hear little D. Whoa. Whoa.
That's 22.
You hit.
Okay.
As you kick her in the chest or in the ribs.
Another 6 damage.
All right.
We're in here looking for him while they're beating her.
Beating the shit out of
Kick her while she's down.
Little D is sitting there. She's obviously like
What's
frail.
Name and Mel? Well, what are the other ones doing? Arlel?
So-
Hey, guess
so
what?
Name is over here, over near the ritual. It's probably like 40, 50 feet away. And she looks up like, and Arla's like, shh. Just let them do it. Do it. Whatever they're doing, just let them do it. He'll chop your legs off. Because Name's like, really?
He's got
They
very
don't know
much
what to
machete.
do.
Yeah.
Just their friends are fighting. Murad is savagely beating this woman. What else do you do?
Well, I got 2 more attacks.
Yeah, you go for it. You do it.
Well, I've got 2 more attacks.
As you throw her over, get on top, biff, 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 start laying down the waist. All right, you'll get advantage on both of these attacks.
God, I wish Dab were here for this.
Yeah,
First one's a 22.
you hit.
Got a crit one of them.
Second one misses.
What'd you get?
13.
That does miss. As you punch the ground, she moves just in time. So you hit the second time. You've done 18 damage with your fist. This is more damage than you do with weapons. As you just dish, 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 boom, as you hit the ground, and it hurts. Maybe the stone cracks a little bit, and she's sitting there like her nose is broken. She's missing a tooth, and she's like just blood everywhere. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Oh God, this is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it really is fucked up. And you're on top of her. She can't get up.
Yeah.
And you're really strong. Yeah.
I yell out, get out here. She's out here.
You hear that. You were holding your action. So who's next?
It is actually Majoria's turn because I'm
Okay. She will get to go because you did not ready an action. As she looks up and you have seen this before in people. She is actually bewildered, right? But after you've beaten the ever-loving God out of her, her eyes, the sclera, it's wide. You can see all of it. As her eyes relax for a moment despite the pain, and you've realized she has made a decision. She does not say anything, but she has definitely made a decision. What do you do? I mean, it is her turn, but you can, for flair, do something.
I'll put my hands over her eyes.
That's awesome. All right. So the first thing is Hellish Rebuke. What's the damage on it?
Hellish Rebuke is, I think it's 2d6 fire, but let me double check and make
All right.
sure.
Take 6d6 fire. As are you immune to fire?
No, it's 2d10.
2d10. So 6d10 fire. Are you immune to fire?
Don't think so. Hold
That's
on.
a lot of damage.
Yeah. As you see a decision's made, she doesn't say anything, but you know that Majoria is now your enemy. As she grits her teeth and this sound from the inferno occurs. Hey there, your devils immediately turn. One goes, Daddy? As this purple and black flame licks up at you. So it's 6d10, so 2, 4, 6. Will you 3 roll 2d10?
2d10.
Yep. And tell me how much you get.
Wait.
8. And 6 is 14.
18.
18 total?
Yeah.
Oh.
2d10,
So 14,
right?
yeah. So 14 and 18, so 32. You take 32 fire damage. As if you don't have any resistance or immunity, it blows you off of her. As she picks herself up, you fucking bastards! She says. You see her pull out of her this bag. Obviously, it's a handy haversack of sorts. This quarterstaff, and it's all like riveted and such, and it looks like something you'd find in like a Tibetan temple. As she, and that black and purple energy courses through the mouths that are carved on it. Come on, Dav! She yells.
Oh, no.
All right, your turn.
Oh, okay.
She has just cast a spell. You see runes push you back as this vortex of energy is around her, of like chaos and insanity. Melilel, you hear her go and like gasp.
I was gonna say, I think I think I can go 60 feet with the action.
No, you got your full action. I mean, all you did was hang out.
Well, I moved in and then I used. Wait.
That was last round.
Okay. So I just sat there.
Yep.
For the entire round.
Yep.
And then waited.
No. This is the new round.
Right.
You have your full action
Gotcha.
because you held your action. You just chilled out.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
You gonna fight Majoria, dog?
Well, I mean, I think he was kind of calming down, but yeah, now she's pissed. And
Oh, yeah.
yelling for him.
No, she. You can feel the shout. She's gonna kill you.
Oh yeah.
If she can, she'll kill you.
Yeah.
And you guys all hear that. Majoria is fucking pissed.
Yeah.
She cannot take all of you all at once.
Right. Okay. So, then, in that case,
Hagen, you can roll survival. Poe, I'll give you Arcana.
let me check that real quick.
It is the battle cry you've heard before. You've made this battle cry.
Oh, just I can tell hear the emotion in it.
You probably made it when you ran into the Orcus hole. It's laden with fear, but the decision to push forward, to survive.
Yeah.
She's going to fight for her survival.
Yeah.
And try to get away. Like, you know that.
Yeah. She now feels like we actually want to kill her.
Yes. Like, you all are obviously her enemies.
The goal was never to kill her, it was just to subdue her.
Yeah.
Well, she was convinced
Dad came at
otherwise.
her with anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Murad.
And Murad beat the shit out of
And
her.
then Murad.
But
fine.
that's fine. But you,
Yeah, exactly.
you know where you know
This
where
is
she
what
is,
happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you also know how to talk to her because you've been there. All right, what do you do, buddy?
Okay, so Dav casts Expeditious Retreat to get the extra movement. That gives him a bonus action dash. Wings are activated, so we're looking at 120 feet of movement to still have an action at the end of it. Ideally, as he's going by, he's thinking and or saying, "Who's coming with me?"
You buzz past Param. She's, where are you going?
How much?
120. So
Here. Right here.
Right.
You
So
can get, like,
you're
right here.
you're about 80 feet away from her because you got to go all the way to the mouth of the cave
right.
and about 30-ish feet, and then she's outside of the cave around 20.
Okay.
So we'll say you're 80 feet from her.
As I passed both of you, I'm saying, are you coming with me? And if you give me the indication, I grab
No.
you.
No, Hagen's gonna let you go.
Okay, cool.
Don't fight her is what you hear Poe say.
Yeah, as Hagen does call out, "Don't fight her. Try to talk to her."
There's maybe the question: have they been suggested,
Right. So
or are they
I
talking?
s- I
They
s-
maybe they're giving suggestions. Go on.
right.
Did you burn past?
I stop there and hold and
Well, you're in the
ready.
Yeah.
you're
You're
flying.
still mid-flight.
Yeah.
It's
There's no stopping. It's
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
just how
I'm
far you move.
not
Okay.
moving anymore.
Yep. Do you say anything? You yell anything?
No.
Okay. Next,
Param.
Param turns. What are you doing?
Go turn around. Go back the other way.
She turns and starts walking. Dav, where are you going?
She's out front.
Who is out front?
Majoria,
As Param
the one who killed Bracinde's kids.
holds up the axe,
Oh, God.
fire. Yes, she did.
They told her not to. They,
As Param doesn't know.
She was controlled. It was mind controlled.
She
It wasn't
turns.
a willful choice.
She turns. Are you attempting to incite Param?
no.
All right, roll persuasion. You'll need a 12.
That's an 8.
As she turns back, are you sure?
Yes.
I'm not. You can tell she's not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not happy. As the thought may cross your mind, to Param, Majoria came and slaughtered Brunsinde's children.
Yeah.
In either, and she's not described it, in a rather foul fashion.
Yeah.
As she starts 20 feet of movement. So she gets 40 feet.
Okay, so another 20.
Yep. She's like, come on, Daff.
So small movement.
I know.
Yep.
Who turns it down?
It is Hater's turn.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Save her.
Who? How?
I don't know.
Go out there and talk to her.
What you do?
Yeah, you're over there, right?
What are you
guess
doing?
I'll head towards the exit to where they say she is.
Is your phone in your lap?
What?
Is your phone in your lap? What's going on?
I've been texting you all saying it's cutting out. I can't hear, and no
Oh.
one's been answering.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we
I haven't been
text-
getting texts, so you didn't text me.
Did you text me?
Yeah, you said you were on Discord checking stuff, so
Oh,
I
I-
messaged you,
I-
and then
I-
I
Oh, it's on
messaged
Discord.
Chris
I'm
because
sorry,
he was
I-
messaging earlier,
yep,
and then I
sorry.
was like, well, I'm gonna sit. If I
I'm
can
sorry.
hear them, then I'll play again. So
I'm
yes,
sorry.
I was on my phone because I couldn't hear for
Gotcha.
minutes.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Just explaining why there was a phone in my face and why it was okay.
Okay.
You phone. What are you